Hello, hello. I'm just gonna see if anyone comes on. Hopefully, some of you are out there awake to hear the good news that I'm gonna share with you. Hey, everybody. I'm just waiting. Hey, Renaissance Grandma. Just doing a hey, GT. Just doing a pop up to give you guys an update. Hey, Miss AKA. I'm just giving a quick update. I didn't go live this morning, but I'm going to let you guys hear the news when I let a few people come in. I think some people are live now. Oh, I didn't know so much people are live. I just got in the door, so you're gonna hear fresh off the presses once I get a few more folks in here. Hey, the Pimp 1984. I just got some news I want to share with everybody, so I'm just Hey Tammy, how you guys doing this evening? I'm a bit congested. I was in a class all day with people, only 12 people, but all the carpet and stuff. I don't like being around carpet for this very reason. So I'm gonna put on the diffuser tonight, but I want to share some news with y'all. But how's everyone's evening going? First of all, hey the chicken, how's everybody doing this evening? Before I drop the news, I'm not gonna be on too long because I want some to go get some stuff done. The whole day has been in class from 7:30 till hey bean juice till basically it's almost 9 p.m. my time, Eastern time. Oh, your evening was good. That's great. I haven't been on the YouTube streets today. I popped in Tory, but I was still in the class and I had to wait my turn. But you'll get why what class I was doing. But I have 3 announcements. 3 good things have happened this week. Hey Ruth. Hey Willie. 3 good things happened. So I want to share it fresh today, like fresh. I was holding off until today to see if I got today accomplished. And I did. Thank God. My internet's lagging a bit, so I know what's going on. It's lagging a bit, so to me I look blurry. So yep, class went good. I'm going to tell you guys about the class and 2 other things that happened this week. Things are happening so fast that I can't even keep up and I can't even take the time to like enjoy the moment because the next thing happens right. Like that's God's blessings. I'm not bragging, I'm just showing God just like doing things and just boom, 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 boom. Don't have time to sit down and just relax and enjoy the one win. Let me just quickly go up to the chat. Okay, so 3 things. I don't want to drag it out. 3 things happened this week. So for those of you, hold on, let me just update the chat first of all. Make sure I'm up to date. Did I miss anybody? 3 good things have happened this week. So those who aren't here, it's okay. They can catch the replay. Give me a second. Something's popping up on my screen. Okay, you're good. You're doing good. I'm glad to hear everyone's doing well. Any chickens were almost... What? That's not good. The chicken, I hope, almost killed. So I guess they're okay. That's terrible. That's my concern about getting livestock because these predators, man. I'm glad it seems to be they're okay though. Yeah, class went really good. Going pretty good. I found some awesome deals. That's always good to find a deal. We got to be thankful in our small wins. I'm telling you. Let me see here. They were all good, but they were 40 feet from the. Oh wow. That's the challenge of livestock. So let me just share the news, and then we can chat for a bit. I'm not going to be belabor unless you guys want to talk. I don't have anything planned, but 3 good things have happened. So the first thing is, for those of you who have been running the playlists, you can stop because the goal of 4,000 has been reached. I repeat, the goal of 4,000 hours have been reached. Oh, congrats in advance. Thanks, Coach Barry, Ma. The hours have been reached. So you guys who are running the playlist, you can stop running Urban's playlist because it's been reached, and we can focus our energy on other people who have put out a request to get help with their WH. So thank you for all the work. Everybody worked hard, but I have to shout out Psalms 146, Mrs. Queen, Happy Life, Lashes. I don't even know who else. Who I know for sure because they were contacting me and running the list. So that's number one. Number two, I handed in the paperwork to get monetized from the YouTube, and it's been approved and gone through in 48 hours. So, oh, somebody, thank you. So there you see it. It's been set up. It's been approved. The application was approved. I am now monetized. So thank you, everybody, because that could not have happened without all of you guys pulling together to get me over the hump. So I'm coming online tonight to thank you all. That was two major things that happened this week, but I didn't have time to announce it because so much stuff was going on, and I had to focus on those things because I'm trying to get some things done for 2022 and some things early 2023. So I've been really just grinding and getting it done. So that's been done, guys. Everything's been set up. It's been approved. I see a donate button, but I can't donate. Oh, that's okay. As long as it's working, I think it's working. But you don't have to. It's always optional, but I appreciate it and anybody who wants to. But thank you, GT. I see something popped up. That's my first super chat or super sticker. Thank you very much. Now time for. Hold on. I'm sorry. My eyes are a bit blurry, guys. I'm sorry. It's had a long day. Now I have my. Now time for my actual. I have. Also, you have 1K, but only one. Oh, so one and okay. Keep pushing out the content, and people will start rallying around you. But it's kind of hard to get. You can get the WH, but you have to make sure you're also pulling the family members, because if you have the WH, they fall off after 12 months. So I had to time it right. So this time it worked. I had a few. Oh, thank you to Chicken. Thank you very much. So everybody helped, but I know a few people who are really pushing it. So thank you so much. Let me just see. Yep, so that's been accomplished. Thank you. Then that was happened faster because of all you. It's November and it's been done. The year is going to go out with that already been accomplished. Hey, naturally, Nikisha. And the third the third goal. So the first one was the WH. The second thing was getting monetized. That's been accomplished. The third thing that I just did today, which is the class that I was taking. And in Canada, the firearms is 2 courses. They're separate licenses. So I passed the unrestricted firearms course today, which is rifles and shotguns. I passed the written test and the practical test with flying colors. I am now able to be licensed for rifles and shotguns. So I'm going to be working on the next course very soon, but within the last week, I got 3 things accomplished, and in the next 48 hours, I'm going to be applying for my hunting license. Hey, Tori, I'm going to be applying in the next 48 hours for my hunting license, which no longer has to be done with an instructor. So that's going to be goal number 4. That's going to be accomplished. So guys, it's a good week in the Urbanite crew over here. Things are going. So hunting license will be done this week. And then I'll work on the next class, which is going to be the restricted, which is hand firearms. So your Glokishas and your Beretts and all the other brands that you guys know of. Oh, thanks, Psalm 146. So that's what's going on over here, guys. So I just want to let you guys know. Hey, Erica, I want to let you guys know what's happening. So again, I'll repeat it. I don't know who missed what. I got my 4,000 WH on Tuesday. I applied to be monetized on Tuesday. It was approved on Thursday in 48 hours. I don't know if that's normal, but I have the one-way direct line to the Most High, and he said, push the application through. So I am now monetized. I don't have a membership yet. That didn't activate. So I think I have to actually earn some money first. But I surely earn a penny. I have 1 cent to my name. I am so happy for the 1 cent. Oh, thank you, Tammy. That's a super chat. So that's a super chat. And I think something else. I can't tell the difference on StreamYard, guys, but I see. Oh, super sticker. Thanks, Sam. So thanks, guys. Yep. So I have my rifle. I held the thing, and I learned how to disengage and engage it. I learned how to take out the ammo, how to put the magazine. So I learned about the. Oh, don't tell me that. I had the hinge rifle, the lever rifle, the bolt action. You guys who know 2A, you guys probably know. I don't know bolt action. I learned about the semi-auto and some other one. I nearly crushed my thumb on that one with the spring. And that's what I did today, guys, the whole day. But I got it. I passed. So the application has gone into the government of Canada, and I will be getting my license in a couple of months. They're backlog because, as you know, what's going on over here. Everyone's rushing to get their stuff purchased or get their license. So I'll be going to the range to learn what kind I like, so I can purchase something for my home, as you guys know. So, and I have my hunting license. It's going to be coming in the next 48 hours. I'm going to go online, do the test, and get my hunting license. So look out. Look out. What did the chicken say? They say it takes 28 days, but I'm hoping it will take. I think I missed something. Yeah, that's what's going on, guys. I want to share this with you guys because you guys all kind of helped to promote the channel, share videos, come to the lives, help with the, participate in the conversations. Like, it's been a lot of help from many of you. I couldn't go live this morning. Yep, I learned that break action. I learned about the rounds, the gauge, and the caliber. I had to learn about oh my god, I can't remember half the names. Slug pellet, and then talk about the shell that's fully encased, and the one that's I want to call it bulldoze, but it's not the bulldoze. It's something, and it's 0.303 British something, and it's some. I couldn't keep up with all the stuff. I could not keep up, but I kept up enough to pass the written test. You needed 80 to pass, and I got 90 something. And then the practical test, you need 80 to pass. I got 90 something, and I know what I did wrong. I touched the trigger, and you're not supposed to, but now I know why people always don't touch the trigger. Don't touch the trigger. And how to secure it, how to lock it, the trigger lock, the chain, not the chain lock, but you guys know the right terms, the chain lock or the rope lock to lock it, putting it through the magazine. I had to load the magazine. Then I started to see that I could tell right away I don't like certain things. I don't like the lever action. I'm like, I don't know what I was doing. I was clickety clacketing and just doing all things were flying out the chamber. I don't know what's happening. But yeah. And I had to always check and check. Woo! Now I know why you guys always say when you get a firearm, act like it's loaded until you verify for yourself that it's clear. So here's the beginning of my 2A life over here. So that's what's going on over here. But yeah, I'm getting it done, guys. I'm not just here talking. I'm getting it done. So thank you for the support, the encouragement. Thank you to all of you, especially you women who are 2A. And that really got me encouraged to say, okay, it's not just, a guy thing. And in the class, there's about 4 women. 4 women, young women. They're trying to be law enforcement officers or CBSA officers. So they are taking their course. I was the only black woman in the course, and then there's only one other black guy. So I was surprised to see. I'm like, okay, but yep, took the course. A lot of people were there who live in the country, want to know about hunting, and we'll see what happens. But guys, I got part 1 done. Oh, let me drop the link if someone wants to come up, because I'm really just here babbling and saying the same thing over again of what I accomplished. But I'm just so happy when you accomplish some goals. It's like you feel, you can now flow to the next goal. So I got the at WH, I got monetized, and now I'm focusing on the 2A stuff. So I got one part done. I'm gonna get the hunting license, and then I'm gonna get the restricted ones, which is handguns. And then we'll see what happens. I have to find a range and start practicing. What I learned today is that today I passed the exam, but this is just like, I'm not ready. Hey, Radio Jonesy. I'm not ready. This was just what I would say, like almost like a joke. I passed a test with flying colors. I passed a practical with flying colors. But if you ask me to go and how to do this and that, I can't do it. I can't hit a target. There's no hitting targets or practicing or firing going on. Nothing. So now it's time to practice and get going. Don't touch the trigger. Exactly. Do not touch the trigger. And sometimes your hand's there, and before you know it, your hand just hovering around the air. And I have to make sure, keep your hand on the shaft. What's the thing? I don't remember the names I learned. The barrel, the shaft, the barrel, the action. Is that the right? I don't know if it's different in Canada and the States, but yeah, I got it. I got it done. And I didn't touch the trigger, but I like the bolt action, and I like the pump action. I was like, yeah. If that could have fired, I would have been firing up in the classroom. So he's smart to make sure he has a fake, But I like the pump action. I was like, yeah, man, I feel like, John Wick or somebody, in the movie, like, yeah, make my day, click, click, clickety clack, don't come back. so hey, GT, hold on, I'll bring
Congratulations!
You up. Thank you.
Yes. You did a lot.
They created the monster, though. I kind of liked it. They created a monster. I'm like, I kind of like this feeling.
Yeah, once you try it one time.
Oh my God.
Like, I didn't get interested until like 4 years ago. And then I was like, wow, this is so cool. At first I was nervous or whatever, but then that power, once you get it, that responsibility just go up so much.
You're
wow.
Right. The responsibility. Like, I'm like, oh my God. And I'm responsible 24 hours. I have to keep it. I'm like, but you guys have already said that. Like, I've been watching the two, all you guys, and I'm like, so it's not surprising, but it's like, you got to put it down properly. You got to, this ain't no joke. This ain't no toy. But at the same time, I'm like, yeah, I feel good. Like, I know how to use it. Even if I don't buy one, I know how to use it, how to operate it safely, and I can protect my property and protect myself and my livestock if it comes down to it. I think I'm lagging. Hold on.
Yes.
But there's a lot to learn, because I realized today this was nothing. It didn't teach me anything about safety. So I have to go now and, as I said, pursue a course on safety and actually practice shooting. Or sorry, can I say that on YouTube? Practice, firing.
Yes. I'm so happy for you. Oh my goodness. Because I had went to the range like 3 times before I realized that I was left eye dominant. I didn't even know. And then I was watching some videos and stuff, and the guy he was like, yeah, you got to figure out which eye is dominant, so you'll be more on your mark. And I was just, it just gave me a sense of proudness once I figured that out. So I'm very happy for you. Yeah, you did a lot to
Yeah, I
that
was
this
like,
week.
okay, I'm not gonna say it until I pass because I want to go there and feel shame I didn't pass. And I'm like, let me wait till I get the official, before I say, yeah, I want to take the class, and then I come back. It's like, did you pass? No, because one guy didn't pass the written. No, he didn't pass the practical, and he was pissed.
Oh wow.
He left, and I said, well, someone else said to him, just calm down. Like, you can retake the test same day for $60. Just retake the test, and he stormed out of there, and it's like. Then we said to ourselves, well, if he's going to be acting like that, maybe he shouldn't have a firearm because he can't control his emotions. So it's kind of like you didn't pass. He only failed by 1 mark. So you know what you did wrong. Just pay the $60 and just do the test again. We had to pay hundreds of dollars to do this one class. So that money's down the drain. So don't waste the money. Just pay the extra $60 and finish it off. Finish strong. And we all said, if we fail, we're taking the test again right now because we come too far.
His frustration got the best of him.
I hope he came back. Ego's a dangerous thing because I went there thinking if I failed, I'm taking the test again. Because I have never held a firearm, so I don't have high expectations. I didn't go there thinking I'm going to be like, top of the class. There's one guy who was there who has experience. He's only there because he has to be licensed to inherit his father's firearms. So if he's licensed, he can be grandfathered into some of the firearms that are being banned. So it's in his best interest to get licensed so that it can be passed down. So he has a bit, but he was helpful. He was showing us what to do. But this guy thought, I guess he was John Wayne, didn't pass, and he was left there vexed. And I'm wow. Kind of, a lesson. Like if you can't control your emotions, and maybe you shouldn't have this. You shouldn't have a firearm because you weren't acting right. He was, anyways. He was, he was sulking.
Oh wow!
So let me close some windows. I think it's slowing down my system. 1 second, something's slowing us down. Let me just close off these. Maybe that's. And
I was able to give you your first super chat too.
Thank you. I was like, I said
it wasn't never $2, but I did it. I'm so happy for you.
Don't matter to me. Don't matter. Everything counts.
Yes.
I like the pump action. I was like, click, click. I'm like, I was sitting there just clicking and clacking for like 20 minutes. Click, clack, click, clack. It's like, okay,
but that was on
to the next person
already. Yeah. What you talking about? That was on a shotty, right?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, and I'm like, yeah, and I was like, yeah, I'm holding, I'm like, yeah. And now I know what you guys mean by iron sight, and you have to move it up so that the dot, all you see is the red. You don't see the other two side. So I'm like, oh, I get what you guys mean now when you have to like line it up and whatever. So it makes sense. All that you guys are talking about now, it makes sense. I'm like, okay.
Oh, yeah.
And then the kickback, I'm like, okay, I get it now.
You did it.
But I was just in there clicking.
Urban, you did it.
Part 1.
Woo!
Gotta do part 2. And part 2, I heard, is easier. I heard the handguns are easier to pass. Mass. Oh, she's 500. Let me see. So now I have to figure out what to buy. That's my thing. Buy and have I need the case for the locker, whatever you call it, for it. The cage, whatever you call it, the gun cage, for it.
Yeah, they I don't know if they sell them at Wally. I had got one from Wally, one of those, and then when you purchase one, it comes with, well, mine's came with one to lock it to where it's not in, nothing can happen unless somebody has the key. So yeah.
Hey everybody, my internet is slow. So if you're in the chat, like mine's lagging. So I see people coming in, but something's wrong with my internet tonight. I don't know what's going on. It's slow. I can see that I'm slow. I felt like you when I got my. Yeah, it's expensive though. My God, when we hear the price just to rent one for the 1 hour if it test it out, I said, my God. But you get what you pay for, right? You got to have good quality because you don't want to be jamming up and having all these problems when you're ready to use it. And I don't want to be having a bear chase me down. And I'm loading one at a time. I ain't got time for that. I need a magazine, and I need at least five. And now I know what you guys mean. Today it made sense. One in the chamber, because the way how he loaded the bolt, let's say the bolt action, and even the semi-auto, you can load it in the whatever you call it, the in-house, the tubular magazine, or you can load one in the chamber and one in the tubular magazine. So I'm like, you know what? I just got my license 1 hour ago, so I'm going to put everything in the magazine, and nothing's going to be in the chamber until I get proper training. So I said, no, I don't want to load nothing in no chamber. Hey, Mrs. Queen. I made the announcement, so I'll make the announcement again. I don't know how long you were here. You can, the playlist can stop now. The WH has been met. The 4,000 has been reached as of Tuesday. Same time I saw it, I put in the application, and on Thursday it was approved, and I am now monetized. That's Woo-hoo! 2 goals. And the third goal is today I took my unrestricted firearms course for shotgun and rifles, and I passed, and I'm going to now apply for my hunting license because I don't have to go in person to take that. And then the next class, I'm going to work on the next class, which is handguns, because over here it's two different classes. So that's what happened this week. This is the praise report. Today, lots been going on over here, but goals are being accomplished. I wanted to share that with you guys who've been probably like, what's she doing? What's she getting anything done? And she, yeah, I'm getting things done.
I kind of figured when you mentioned it you was talking about some things a couple of months ago, and then you were saying that you wasn't gonna do it. I was like, man, I hope she come. And then you came online. I was like, oh man, she said 1, 2, and 3. So that means she got some real good news. So I was real happy. I was happy before you even said anything.
Yeah, I'm like, because I'm like, it just happened. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, okay. So let me just hold up a second, hold on the excitement, and wait till Saturday to see if I pass, so that I can give one announcement for everything that's been going on over here. So thanks for all the support, the encouragement. It really, I wouldn't have really done it if I haven't seen so many of you doing it, and especially like Black women doing it. That was really, because you don't really realize over here. I don't see many. I don't think I see anybody over here of my group that talks about firearms, or, you know what I'm saying, unless they're a cop or they're like in the military. So, to hear you guys, I'm like, okay, I can do it. If they can do it, let me try. So I tried, and I'm like, yep, created a monster. They created a monster, because that pump action was like, yep. You come over here at night.
Woo-wee.
I'm like, go ahead.
I was watching videos, and every time I watch certain people, I would be like, man, let me let Urban know, because things were changing real fast as far as information and stuff. So I was trying to help as much as I could. Yeah. So I'm really, really, really thrilled and happy for you.
I was shocked because I know it was changing, but then that little sneaky thing they're adding into I'm like, these people are really trying. So I got to get in now before, they start making they already made major changes, but it's all right. If you have the knowledge of how to use something, they can't take that away. So they can take away the item, but they can't take away the knowledge. So they change their mind depending on the party who's in power. So we'll see. They might, they're getting a fight right now in their hand.
Mm-hmm. And what Fifi is talking about is so true. That's how there's
extra mags. Okay.
Yeah, there's certain things that you must try to possess if possible, because if you can't, then you just got an expensive hammer. So yes, what she was talking about is very true. And Bass Pro and all those other places, they do have things that may fit your desire. Yeah.
But I can see now it is an expensive habit, but it depends on how far you want to go, how much. Let me just go on the chat online, because this stream is slow. Let me just look at target practice with Denise. Oh, yep. Denise is gonna get it now because now I can get the high-powered pellet gun that requires a license. I can get
Oh,
the
it does.
high-powered pellet gun and deal with those predator. Yep, because some of the
Oh,
ones you need
wow.
to get a license for the high-powered air guns. So watch me and
Mm-hmm.
Denise and anybody else who comes back there.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Cheryl
dancing.
Faulkner. Yep,
You gonna shoot
she
me in my
better
pinky
get out of
toe?
here. Hey, Bud Files, telling you. So, but it's a big responsibility. Like, you know, it's a big responsibility because I'm like, yeah, it's not a joke. If you're gonna have something in your house, you need to have it done properly. It's not a toy. You can't have things lying around willy nilly. You have to have it locked up properly. You know, if you have a handgun, you're going to be on the list, so you need to have it secure so that people can't just come and take it because, you know, insurance, the whole package. But it's okay. I think I'm up for the challenge, but I'm glad. I'm just glad the teacher was a good teacher. He's very good. He's very well. He's a sports shooter and he's licensed in Kenya. That's where he's from, and he
Okay.
it's very strict in Kenya. He does hunting over there. He doesn't really hunt over here, but you know, he's very knowledgeable, has a lot of information. He's good at what he does. But he went super fast. Like we went through 11, 12 chapters in like 8 hours. And he talked mega. Wow. I'm like, Lord have mercy. How can I remember what is what? And I said, look, just read the question. Just read the question. That's all he says. Read the question. The answer sometimes in the question. True or false? You know, just take your time. So I just took my time. I said, Lord, please don't let me fail today. I don't want to take this again. It's not a cheap class. It's not cheap. So I don't want to, you know, take it and it's a waste of money. Hey, Hudson, I see you there. 1 second.
Hey there, Hudson.
Let me check my phone because this StreamYard is way. You're not scared of nothing, Queen. I saw your short with all you and your husband's stuff. She has some of the big guns like Black Guns and Garden. She has the big ones over there.
Who that?
You're gonna have fun shopping for flashlight and red dots dressing it. I know Erica has her rose gold one, right?
I have never used one. I only use iron. Yeah.
I've obviously I haven't because I haven't even held one in my hand. But today I'm like, even the weight of stuff, the barrel, and even to know what he was explaining, like even the caliber that you use, you have to know the caliber and some of the ones like even the shape because they're not all. Some guns aren't interchangeable, and black powder and this powder and smokeless powder. I'm like, what? I was like, what? And then the center.
Wow, you went to a real class.
And
Rimfire, center fire, yeah.
The book, to get the book, but I couldn't get the book because when I went to order it, there's a paper shortage, which is another problem. I didn't know there was one, so they're not printing books right now. So it's only on PDF. Wow. And to go and print it costs more to print it than to just order it. So, but a lot of he went through like the ring bullet, and then the one that shoots out all the little balls when you're like. All the different kinds of ammo and the lead and the steel and it's thorough. And I'm sitting there like, oh my God, am I gonna pass this test? 50 questions. But I passed. I more than passed. So I'm like, okay, something went into the brain and computed. Something went in there and computed. But yeah, it was a thorough, complete class. It wasn't no joke thing. So I'm good with the knowledge. Now I have to go and practice and repeat. And now I know why it's so important to keep repeat. So you can just do it in your sleep. You can do it with your eyes closed. Have you checked it? Is it clear? Is it unloaded? Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Is it jammed? Is it this? I jammed it about 3 times. I jammed it up myself. Make sure that they pop out properly. Is it clear? Check the barrel. I'm just like, okay. And at first I'm like, okay, I don't want to put my head to the barrel and look if it's clear. I don't feel comfortable. He goes, so when I actually did, he goes, you've checked everything. It's clear. You're leaving it open. So the light's in there. So if you see light, it's fine. If you don't see, so I was like, no, I'll use a stick. I'll check with a stick. I'll check. No one's going to be behind and then put the stick in there and checking the barrel. I said, I'm not putting my face to something and I'm new to this, and I'm gonna blow my face. I said, no. My one good eye, my strong eye. No. So then when I did it, I realized, okay, you check, you clear it like 4 or 5 minutes, 5 times. You hear it, okay, it's clear. You see the lights going through, okay. So I'm like, okay, I did it. So I was fine. But then he had a big one, an semi-automatic. I was like,
oh wow. Oh, that's a beast there. That's beautiful there.
But he took it away because he goes, oh yeah, he had a beast. He goes, it's not on the test, so he took it away. It's not on the test. It's just was for us to get to touch it. Okay, but I was like, I like that one. But you have to watch your fingers because I was doing some foolishness. He goes, if you press the button and release the thing, your thumb is going to be crushed. Like you have to put your hand, properly, depending on what. Don't be having your hand all over the place. So I'm like, okay. So I almost crushed my thumb about 2 times, but it was okay. But yeah, he goes, don't be putting your hand out. Like, put your hand properly. Know where your hand is and where the release button is for the mag and for this and that. Oh my God. I was like, okay, but it made sense. At first, it was kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing, but ask him questions, and when you understand the mechanics of what's happening, like you're pulling it out of the whatever into the chamber. Click, you hear it. Okay, you would fire. If you try to click again, it's gonna jam because the one that's being moved to the chamber can't go anywhere because the chamber's already full. Okay, so then you check again, and he went through all these different steps. I'm like, okay, I think makes logical sense. So if it makes logical sense to me, I'm more prone to be able to absorb it and practice it. So I'm just like, yeah, So we're all of a sudden they're like, yeah, click.
I gotta go.
Oh, you can't hear me?
I gotta go. I got a call.
Okay. All right, take care. But yeah, man, it was good. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna go shopping, but not yet. I'm gonna go to the range. I have to find one that I'm gonna go to. I don't even know where to go. Hold on. Let me check my phone because this the StreamYard is slow. I don't know what happened today. Trying to get a range membership and set aside committed. Yeah, that's what I have to do. I have to find one that I like that is, going to be convenient for me to go to regularly. And I want to practice on some to see which one I like. So I can start to make a purchase because you know how they're changing the laws over here left and right. So I'm gonna check that out. Respect to urban, but don't be afraid. Yeah, I think I'll be fine once I have actual practice. I don't feel like I have enough practice. Obviously, today's my first day. I have no practice with actually firing. We didn't even dry fire. What we had no pin, had no nothing, so it couldn't fire. So that's yeah. I want to actually fire something, or even use like those dummy freedom seeds. I'm looking at my phone, guys. That's why I'm looking down because the StreamYard is so slow. And for those in here, you can type #urban if you want to drop your link. But that's what happened to me this week. So I'm gonna go tomorrow online and start practice doing the hunting license. Yeah, check with the stick. Check with the stick. But I got comfortable with it after a while because when he's explaining it and doing it, I didn't touch the demo. When I touched it now and I went through it and I said, okay, I was feeling comfortable with it and loading it and unloading it and stuff. I like it. I actually I could do it. And with more practice, I'll definitely be more comfortable. So definitely gotta find a range and start going. Yeah, become a member and just have regular time because I need to get comfortable. I think it's good to know how to use a shotgun and a rifle. Like handguns are great, but if I'm gonna be hunting and I do want to be hunting, I need to know how to handle those and those are unrestricted. They're not being banned. So if I can get comfortable with those, I think it's better. Plus I have to figure out what I'm allowed to. I don't think I can fire in my community. Well, obviously not, but I have to read the rules for the federal, the provincial, and the city ordinances. So I know I can fire on obese Denise with an air gun, the high-powered air guns. So I'm gonna get definitely one of those to use for the pests in the community, the animals, the skunk and the raccoon and the we have even foxes sometimes too. So to make sure, because with the livestock, I don't want the alleged livestock. I don't want nothing coming over here and getting comfortable coming over here to eat dinner or lunch. But that's the news for me. I don't know if you have anything else you guys want to share or anything else, to chit chat about. I dropped the link. I'll drop it again. That's basically it. I wanted to share what I was doing, what I got accomplished so far. So I'm working on two more things before the end of the year. That's why I kind of been kind of busy and haven't followed if I have to follow up on. But now you know why I'm not here fooling around. I was getting stuff done, getting overtime done, so I could pay for it and not dip into my other money and pay for it to get it done. And now I have to save for get some ammo and get the fire get the kit, whatever you call it, the locker to put it in, shop for a firearm, go to the range, it's going to cost money, and to rent one to practice on is going to cost. So there's some more expenses coming up, but that's okay. I'm just going to keep working for the holidays overtime and just pay for it that way. So by the end of the year I would want to get something, either a rifle or a shotgun. And then my family came over this week, unannounced, to get something in my backyard, and they came to the door and knocked. And I'm laughing, and they said, "Oh, we're making sure that we knock from now on because we know what's going on over here, and we don't want to get in trouble for trespassing because we don't want to, feel things flying past their head." So I'm laughing, but they know it's coming. I told them, "Don't come over here unannounced and just start trepsing through. Nope, get used to letting me know. Okay, I'm here. I'm going in the back to get something, or I'm doing something. Don't just show up and I hear some rustling in the back there. Don't do it." Let me see the phone. How does it feel to? It feels good and it's humbling, Fifi, because it's definitely God's blessing. When God opens doors, He opens doors, because there's a lot of stuff that was like being held up and blocked. But I just said, you know what? And it's in His time, and it's true, in His time. But it feels good to get things accomplished, and it feels good to accomplish things well in terms of the firearms, where you didn't think you could do it, you didn't know if you could do it. That's more ego boosting, the firearms, because like, I don't know if I could do this, I don't know if I could pass. Then I went to the class, I was at the wrong building, and he called and he's like, because it's a lot of money, what's going on? I'm like, we're here at the class, three of us are here waiting. We're at the wrong place, and then we had to go over to the right place. Thank God he called, and he actually cared enough to call. So, but yeah, that one is like, I did something that I didn't think I could do outside of my comfort zone. Like, wow. And I actually liked it. I liked it. I like the feeling of knowing how to use, like, hold, like, it's a good feeling. And I'm like, okay, because I was thinking, can I do it? And should I cancel? Should I cancel? And I'm thinking, okay, in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, well, I see Erica busting shots. I see Carbon, triple threat for sure. I know Lashes got hers recently after what happened in her place. I know, and then I met Fifi recently. She goes hunting and stuff. I'm like, okay, Fifi. So I'm thinking, if they all can do it, I gotta at least try. So I said, okay, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go in there and just try to absorb what I can like a sponge, and try to do exactly what he says to do, and not listen to when you've been a backseat driver for so long, you kind of learn the bad habits. Even though I'm on the 2A lives, let me just do what I'm supposed to do, pass, and then in the training now learn different ways. But now it makes sense. As I said, everything that you guys have been saying makes sense, because it made sense on paper, but not in practicality. Now I know what you guys mean with one in the chamber. Do you want to walk around these streets with one in the chamber? As it stands now, for me, it's going to be a no. I think that's for somebody who's a little bit more advanced. So I won't be having no one and no chamber. I'll just leave it in the whatever place it's called until I know what I'm doing. Oh, what's David Corey's in the other room? Maybe right back in. Okay, no problem. So yeah, so it makes sense. I'm glad that I've been watching the 2A lives and like in the chats where you guys are discussing tactics and just stuff, whatever. I think Erica was disputing with her husband about red dot versus, iron sight and stuff. I don't know what neither is, but at least I know now about the iron sight. And I'm like, okay, I can see, so when I try the red dot, then I'll know what the difference is. But the teacher said that the red dot, he does like the red dot. And there's another one that they use. I can't remember all the names because it's just so much knowledge that was crammed into 8 hours. So some of the basic terms, I'm like, I can't remember them. But the red dot, the scope, and then he said, do not use a scope as a visual aid to see down, down the way. Use binoculars. Do not rely on your scope. Use your binoculars to look around if you're hunting and stuff, and then use your firearm, when you're going to actually use it. But yeah, that's what happened today. So I'm happy I passed because I don't like to take things twice, especially when they're so expensive. Like these courses aren't cheap, and I had to sacrifice a whole day. Like I was up before the sun and I came back after the sun went down. So it's a long day. Hey Odom. So so I'm gonna apply for the hunting license, and then the thing about it is, I know there's some places that you can pay someone to take you hunting. I'm not sure about that though, because I'm not gonna go hunting alone with a bunch of men. That men that I don't know. That's not gonna fly over here. That's not gonna. I'm not gonna feel safe, so I'm not doing that. And then I don't know what other females are gonna want to go with me because they would have to be licensed, obviously. So I have to find somebody who's gonna go with a group of women. And even then, if I don't know these women, I don't want to end up like that lady who went with her friends on vacation to Mexico and she ended up she ended up deceased. Hey, ghetto. So I'm gonna get the hunting license, but I just don't know how I'm gonna get to go hunting because I don't know anybody who does. This is part of the problem. I don't know anybody who does that. And yeah, I could take a class, but I don't want to go hunting in the middle of nowhere with people that I don't know. No. And can I bring somebody with me who's not licensed just to come for the ride? Uh so that's my only thing. So hopefully somebody, I don't know, anybody who watches this live now or in the future who's in Canada, Ontario to be exact, if you know somebody who has a group that they go hunting as women and people that I can maybe get to know ahead of time, because I'm not going in the middle of nowhere, people I don't know. Tell you that right now. And it has bad cell phone service and you're at the mercy of no. Not on my watch. I'm not doing that. Um when you hunt, are you doing yes, I do want to learn bow hunting. I don't my sister, she used to do archery, and we talked several months ago about being self-sufficient, and archery is definitely on the list, and you don't need a license to do archery. Um and maybe she might get licensed now that I'm licensed. She may decide to get at least the rifling and the shotgun. I don't know, but I definitely want to know how to use the crossbow, and I will be purchasing that with the high powered pellet gun, because those things I don't need licensing for. And she's definitely ready to learn the air gun, and to at least so that we can at least protect our livestock, our garden. If they have their stuff in their garden, they can get rid of the groundhog and all the different people that come and moving in, and it requires no license to get her kind of her feet wet. Do I have land? No, not yet. In Jamaica, yes. In Jamaica, yes. So I always said if I when I go back to Jamaica, this is before I even came on YouTube like this. I always said when I go there to like stay long term, I need to have a gun license. I always said that. not knowing that I would be doing it here. So over there, definitely would have. I'm not living down there without no pew pew, because at least here you can call the popo. There, yeah, the popo's in on it. Never mind. But yes, definitely using a crossbow. I don't know what kind I like, but I do like the powered one. I see that the horizontal one. Don't know the name, guys, but I do like the crossbow. I think it's like I'm taking it from The Walking Dead. Sometimes you need a weapon that's not as invasive, that's not as noisy, that doesn't require as much, to make your own arrows. I think it's you can reuse the arrows. If you pull them out, you can pull them out and reuse them. Like, it gives you some more options when you're protecting your property. In some spaces you can't. Hold on, let me go on my phone. My my eyes are blurry right now because of the long day. In some places you can't, if they're not licensed, but if it's private land you can. Okay. um Chicken says, I usually sit up on a tree stand, not to hunt but to watch wildlife. as as you may have guessed, there's absolutely no service. Yeah, no service. So I'm not going hunting with people I don't know. uh Fifi saying, we trained our girls to shoot bows since they are really young, and we're now into letting them handle firearms. I think that's good. I know from watching the 2A, there's those three girls, not girls, three young girls, the sisters. I don't remember their name, but they're sisters, and they shoot. Um and I know basically Erica's son Alex, he's 11. He's very good at what he does. So these young people they're train them, let them know what you're doing. If you're going to have them in the house, I think it's good to let them know what to do. Because today the man said he's a competitive shooter, and when his kids asked him, what's this, what's that, he would show them what it is, because it got rid of the curiosity, so that if he wasn't home, they're not going to sneak in to see, oh, what's this, what's that. He's like, let them see it, let them obviously make sure it's not loaded, let them handle it, let them know this is not a toy, and the danger that, and then the curiosity is kind of gone. They came to the class today, actually. His two boys came to the class um for a couple hours while their mom did something, and they were they're not new to firearms. It wasn't a shock, or it's like an everyday thing. So um I recommend, like, if you're doing it, obviously you know your kids. I'm just saying in general, like, if you have them in the house, you're using firearms, let them know and let them get exposed to it, versus somebody else, exposing them. Sorry, I'm reading the chat from my phone because that's slow. Oda misses hunting. Our laws are different in Canada with possession laws and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're different. So takes a lot of strength to pull across. Oh, it does. I have pretty okay upper body strength. Like, even today, some of the ladies were having trouble. I'm like, click, click, clack. Like, I I have pretty good upper body, not as a man, but I've had to do a lot of lifting and laborious jobs for my employment. So I have a bit more strength than you'd think that I have. Yeah, Alex is a beast. Exactly. He's a beast. He he's really good at what he does. And kudos to his parents, obviously. Thanks, fam. I think he hold it. Had a granddaughter out shooting. Oh, that's good, Odom. Exactly. Get them exposed to it, so it's not this foreign, scary thing. Hey, D Mood, I see you there. I'm just looking on my phone if I'm not looking up, because this my StreamYard is lagging. I think it's about educating them while they're young so they can understand and be an asset. Yes. If there is a need for action, they're exposed to everything else on the internet. So no, exactly. This can't hurt. And at least they know, okay, it's not a toy. They can at least know how to check that it's unloaded, so that there's no. Yeah, let them know. And those three girls, I don't know the name of them. I don't know if Erica's still here. Those three girls who I don't know, the something sisters, they're like 13, 14, 15. They're like, and they're good. Like, these girls are shotters. We call them shotters. Oh, so D Mood, I don't know if you I'll repeat the announcements again in a second. Give me a second to um Yes, I saw the. Okay, okay. I didn't see that video, Odom. I have to make my rounds again back to some of your channels. Um, but I know your son is in the military, so I've been watching your stuff. I haven't been there in a couple of days or maybe a week. So on Monday, I'm going to go back doing my rounds again. But D-Mood, well, whoops, I almost put somebody in timeout. So the announcements were, I got I got monetized on YouTube. I hit my milestones, my goals, and I'm now monetized. So that's 2 goals I was working on, getting my watch, my WH, getting monetized. But to the goal today, I took the first part. It's a 2-part, two licenses in Canada for firearms. So I took today the test for unrestricted, which is rifles and shotguns, and I passed. And the application has been handed in, so I'll have to wait a few months to get the actual license back. But I can purchase a rifle and or shotgun, and I will be doing my hunting license in the next 48 hours. So that's what I'm doing over here, D-Mood. And I will be working towards getting the second license, which is the restricted, which is for handguns. So I'm halfway there, but I don't have to do handguns. That's optional, especially since they're gonna be like banning them. But I think I should know how to use them. I think it's good to have the knowledge in case something happens and something falls on the floor and I have to go and pick it up and use it or unload it or something. I don't know, but and not even just for here. If I go to Jamaica, as I said, I don't want to ever go to Jamaica or live down there and not know. So I'm gonna now work towards my licensing down in Jamaica. So I know some people from the JDF or left the JDF. I can get some connections over there so I can work towards getting some licensing down there, because down there, I'm not gonna be down there unless I'm packing. I said that before years ago, because I know how it works down there. These people, bad mind. So we're trying to sell the property over there actually and move into more gated community. Because no one's going back to go farm that big, huge property that we have. No one's doing that. I don't need that much land in Jamaica. I just need a small 1 acre or something and be in a more gated community. But even then, I'm gonna make sure I'm pack-a-lacking. Let me see what Odom said here. Just a short of my oldest granddaughter. I think maybe I saw it. 22 Mossberg. Well, that's the one that Fifi has. Didn't get to video of Zara. Okay. I took hunting education when I was in 6th grade. I used to hunt all the time. Now just know where to go. Yeah, like I used to love that when I was younger. Like they had all these outdoor programmings and there's certain things that we did. And I just never I didn't live in an environment where that was really something that you did. I lived in an urban environment. So hunting, like if hunting was a thing, I probably would have been doing it. If we did archery, we loved that, but more of a competitive. I didn't even know there was competitive, like till I heard from my fly family about the Jamaican Rifles Association, and they have Super Six, which is 6 females who are competing for Jamaica in competition shooting. I didn't even know. I'm like, didn't know that was a thing. Had I known this maybe earlier in life, maybe I would have jumped on it, because I was kind of getting interested in a more of an outdoor life, but didn't think anyone was really doing it. Didn't know where to start, where to find. No, I have a Mossberg. Oh, 500. Ooh, let me look that up. So 22 is a smaller caliber. Oh, you like the big. You like the big. Let me look this up on my phone. Hold on. Now I want to know what Mossberg. It sounds fancy. Mossberg 500. Ooh. Oh, it has the pump action. Mossberg 500 Cruiser. Maybe there's just probably different ones. There's Mossberg 500 Field .410 And there's Mossberg 500 retrograde, Mossberg 500 12 gauge pump. I like the pump action. Oh. And they have it looking wood. Ooh. Okay. Sorry, I'm staring down, looking at the No, there's some fancy. I'm looking over here, and then he said Mossberg 22 or 200. Let me see what that one look like. Oh, it has the magazine. Odom, I see the little. That's what we learned today. What? And I didn't know there was ones that had like a double trigger. You know, you can pick the closer, but it's still, you know, I like that. Ooh, that looks good. That looks good. I think I need a pump action. Yeah, 8 shells. I think I need that in my life. I'm looking at those look really nice. They look vintage, but they look also modern. Like it's a good quality wood. Wow. Okay, I'm just looking at it on the. Sorry, now I'm like hooked. Shopping, but I'll check it out when I go and go to the range and actually use it to see how it feels. The fancier ones, the Moss. So you have a Mossberg 2 bean juice, but what's going on here? Everybody's out here busting shots. All the people them who look innocent and quiet, man, have the biggest guns. It seem like, my goodness. I'm loving my GeForce 12 in AR. Yeah, no ARs over here. Those are banned, so can't get no AR, unfortunately. 8 shells. Okay, that's good. Yeah, we can't. I wish I had gotten into this earlier, even like 3 years ago, right before the pandemic. Then I could have at least gotten those things and grandfathered them in. Yeah, because they didn't take them away, I don't think. Yeah, look at bean juice. What she have? Thing there, Mossberg. My goodness. But no, good. You should have them. You should know what you're doing. You need to, this ain't no toy. You're not using it to hurt nobody. It's to protect yourself and hunt and, be self-sufficient. One of the stores here was closing the department and I got my Moss. Okay, you have one too. We actually built. Okay. I'm yeah, so I'm just happy. I'm enjoying it. I do like it. I liked what I like. I wasn't afraid, or I wasn't, because it wasn't live. So, but I didn't have that fear. I was comfortable with using it, handling it, loading it, unloading it. I didn't point it you take it seriously. Don't point it at nobody. You point it in a safe down range, the proper etiquette for a range and stuff. We learned all of that. It's a very professional environment. So I think I can go to a range and just get some practice now and take it from there. And now take it to the next level and actually paper targets and start learning to aim and to, use my sights and to take this to the next level to start. And also I want to practice with a place that lets you do standing up, kneeling down, all the different scenarios, so that, because it's true, you're not going to have an issue and then you're going to be standing up perfectly. You may be bending down. Like, how do you handle different positions and adjusting and, that kind of thing. Let me see what you're saying here. I don't know why my internet's lagging. It should be like fast at this nighttime when no one's on it. But the upper and lower separate and put it together. We're into this stuff, so we get creative legally. A lot of mercy. Allegedly. Want a pre-ban, but the price though. I think every house should have a 12 gauge and shotgun. Yeah, like some Mud and Mascara recommended a 12 gauge, but she told me to, practice first because it has a lot of kick. Well, some of them have kick, some of them don't have as much. She goes, and be careful because you don't want to bang or hit your face, or like people have their chin. Like, you don't want to hurt your teeth. Like you'll mash yourself up. So be careful. But yeah, I got my license today, part 1. Just gotta work on part 2, and yeah, I'll be able to handle my own. Yeah. Also, Cheryl knows how to. Okay, your dad was a cop. That's because yeah, like a lot of you, this is not new to you because this is a everyday thing in the States. So a lot of you are exposed to it. But I saw it on. Okay, yeah, Black Guns Guard have a lot of nice guns. My favorite kind are actually LSAT, but I don't think. Okay. Odom is giving great advice. Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch. I usually watch the chat after because sometimes I miss stuff. I got 2 for home defense and hunting. Oh yeah. So the shotguns. Let me drop the link again. Someone wants to come up for a bit. I'm not staying on too long. I want to go to bed at a decent time. It's been a long day. And let me clear my nose. Sorry, give me 1 second. I don't want to. But I guess a 12 gauge is reliable. From what you guys are saying, a 12 gauge is reliable and consistent. What is the? I think most of you say yeah, you should have a shotgun and a 12 gauge. I guess it's just reliable ones to have in the home, and anybody can use them. Like your kids and your spouse can use them easily. Is that why? What are the reasons that you like those? You just never know this crazy world we're living. Yeah. I got 2 for home defense. Does your wife shoot demood? You don't have to answer that if it's something that's some people don't want all their tactical information out in these streets. But does your wife shoot? And your kids? Your kids are grown though, but do they know how to shoot? They hit a larger target, is David saying. Okay. So animals and unruly people coming into your house. My Ruger LC9s was my first carry handgun, but I like the revolvers. You like revolvers? I don't know if I like them. Hubby got me 38 with a shotgun is the most I have. I don't know if I like a revolver. Like I see a lot of people always recommend that to ladies, but I don't know. If I'm gonna have that size, I want a Glock or a Beretta or something else with a more. Oh yes, she shoots. Demo saying yes, she shoots all my weapons, handguns, rifle. Wow. Denise is a larger target. Oh no, she's not larger, Bean Juice. She's not. She's small game, so I don't need that much for her. If you aim right, shotgun is a must have. Fifi saying I shoot very well with revolvers, even when I was training. Okay, somebody said that the revolvers are so typical for women that they don't recommend them because if you're under attack, the revolver, I guess you have to click every time for it to load. I don't know. It's like one at a time. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but yes, just keep clean. Oh, keep the Demo saying keep the 12 gauge and the shotgun. Okay. Yeah, it seems like I have to check my municipal rules because I can't fire them anywhere around here. So what's the point of me even getting I'll have to check the rules. Because if I'll have to check. Because they're concerned because some of these firearms, which I learned today, they have long ranges, well beyond what you fired. Like they can go for a mile or whatever they said. Like, so where is this going to end up? So I don't need all that power in an urban environment, but maybe I'll just buy it and lock it up and use it for practice and use it for hunting. But in terms of here, I don't think I need it or they'll even allow it in an urban environment. Shotgun. Hold on, what did I miss here? So Odom saying yes, 12 gauge all-purpose gun hunting and back someone off you because it spreads. Okay, Fifi saying I shoot very well. Okay, I think I missed that. I said that already. Canic TP9. Yeah, I think I meant you heard that before from you. You like the Canic. It's gonna suck to reload, but I have speed loaders. What's a speed? Okay, fancy things. Speed loader. That's what I gotta practice. Loading, and loading. Because if I can load quickly, I don't think I'll be so concerned about revolver or this or that. But I'm not really, just based on like watching firearms, even on TV shows and stuff. A revolver is not something I was like, yeah, I have to have a revolver. Always be aware of what's behind the target. True, but then what if the thing keeps going down? It's projecting all the way down, way beyond what you can, you know. So he was recommending not to have things that can go for a mile if you're only trying to shoot, fire something. I want to use the wrong words on this platform and get in trouble. When you only need to go down like 100 yards, like he recommends picking something that's suitable because it keeps going and you don't want to keep going. He said that somebody went to a range and used a firearm that wasn't for that type of range. That range was like for pistols, like some calibers, and he used a huge caliber, and the wall or whatever was there to stop the projectiles wasn't built for what he had fired, and it gone through and people's houses and all kind of something was going on. That was what's happened. So they don't want you using all these stuff that you don't need to be using in the area that you're living in. If you're in the country, that's fine, but people be acting in the city like you're in the country, and it's not good. So that's all I'm trying to figure out. What can I use here? And I can't use it here. There's no point in me really getting it, but then I probably should get it because they're changing the law so quickly now that I should just have it and use it as at the range, and that's it. Demo saying load with bird shot, then slug, then bird shot, then slug. Okay. Slugs will hurt. LOL. GT. Yeah, Fifi's jack of all trade. Just be aware of the direction you are shooting. I think I'm gonna try because the teacher that I had today said he does. I guess it's called skeet. We call it pellet. I don't know the clay pot thingies for the I don't know whatever. I think I might try skeet. That sounds something that I would like. I always liked watching it on the old British movies when they, then fire, hit the plate to practice their target, especially a moving target. I think that's a good skill to have. So I think I think I'm gonna do that. My internet is really, I don't know what's going on because I'm watching it on the it's blurry, it's delayed. I don't know what's happening in these streets. Oh, okay, hold on. It's on 240. Let me put 720. Maybe it's just my phone. But yeah, that's all. I came to birdshot skeet use. Yeah, that's what I want to try it. He was showing us that, and I liked it. Yeah, this internet is wonky today. They need to reset the modem. But yeah, I'll drop the link one more time. You guys want to come up for a bit. I'm not, keep saying I'm not staying long, but I've been here for about, how long have I been on? Oh, an hour. That's very good enough. A little longer. But yeah, things are being accomplished. It's good to get things accomplished. There's some things that are outstanding that I have to just finish off as well. And I have a list that I wrote down. I don't know what you guys like to do. I like to write things down and visually just tick them off so I can see what I'm accomplishing, because sometimes I can feel like it's overwhelming when you're trying to get stuff done and you're behind and you just don't feel like you're moving forward. But when you can see it on paper, it's nice to see it on paper. So I'm going to be tackling some more things, as I said, and take it from there. So the hunting license is next, because the guy told me you could do it online. You don't have to go to an instructor anymore, and it's $60. So that's definitely affordable. and I'm going to take it, even though I can't hunt yet. I'm going to take the class. You have to get your turkey. Hold on. Look on my phone because get your turkey call, your deer call, and all those. Oh yeah, to attract the. Okay, so turkey call and deer call. I don't know if they do turkey hunting here. I'm sure they do. But I don't know. As I said, I've never done these things. I don't even know where to go, but I have to figure out who I can go with and who I can trust. Because I'm not going into these country areas by myself with these people that I don't know. You have to be careful who you go hunting with, especially when you're new, because you might just come up missing. My advice is to take your time. You don't have to buy everything. Yeah, do your research. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm probably not going to hunt big game. Canada geese, I think they're not protected, but trust me, if I go to the local park and just get rid of some of them geese, but I don't think we're allowed to. But them geese be all over the place. Pheasant, yes, pheasant, grouse, rabbit, and pheasant is like quail, and yeah, those kind of stuff. Exactly. My dad did that back home. He said he would hunt bird, and turkey. I would hunt turkey. Turkey is a very meaty bird. It's not my favorite meat, but hey, we put some seasoning on that, and it's during hard times. You can have some turkey neck soup and all kind of stuff. Don't shoot in the park, please. No, I wouldn't shoot them in the park. I would more like just kind of like run them over with the vehicle and just fling them in the trunk and gone with them. Don't shoot air rifle for score. Yeah, I'm getting the air rifle, but I had to get licensed, not for air rifles per se, but there's one that I want that's high powered, and you have to be licensed to get it. So now that I'm licensed, I'm gonna get the high power one. So the groundhog, the squirrels, the raccoon, and the skunks, them better look out. I ain't playing with them. So that way I can fire freely in the backyard and not worry about, you know, I'm not I'm not going to use my real firearm for the backyard pest. That's they had said already that's for the air gun. So I want to take care of that. And an air gun could probably be a good self-defense tool against even people, right? If worse comes to worse, you could just use your air gun and use that if somebody comes in and give them two licks in the neck back or something, then to go pull out the main firearm and I need to know who eats squirrels in here. I don't eat squirrel. I've never eaten it, but if somebody wants to prepare it, I probably would eat it. I wouldn't want to see it, but I'll bust the shots. You can dress it and skin it and everything, and put some jerk on it and roast it. But don't roast it as a whole animal. Like cut them into pieces, so I don't want to see all the how it look. I see the shape of it. Cut them into smaller pieces and take the bones out, and then put some jerk on it, and put it on the pan, on the jerk pan. Yes, I'll eat it. I'll eat some squirrel. Never tasted it yet, but I'm sure you put it on yeah, man. No, if they have a real firearm. Oh, you have Cheryl has eaten squirrel? Okay. Fifi, you're talking about no if they have a real fire. Oh, you mean for a bad man when they come into your house, you can't run off a bad man with a pellet gun and they have a real gun. True, true. True, true. But if I have the real firearm and my sibling who's not licensed, but at least will say, all right, so you bust the shots and I'll bust the real shot. So while they're seeing all these things spring, I'll be like, doing the real ones. So at least she's not feeling like she's just standing there, you know, the secondary people then could use that to enhance the defense. How was the meat, Cheryl? I want to know. It was sweet. Well, it better be sweet. They're eating all my brassicas and all my good food in the back. Rude. And my tomatoes and all them something there. So of course their meat is sweet. They eat all the and they eat a lot of fruits. They eat a lot of fruits. All the pear and the apples, rude squirrels. I aim big, miss small. Aim small, miss big. It's like my teacher. He's like, aim high, you feel high. I've never eaten squirrel, and it's not appealing to me. But as I said, if it's already been prepped and cleaned and skinned and minced, cut small pieces, where I don't see the actual skeleton structure, even the raccoon I heard is, you could eat whatever you want to eat. People eat iguana, calamari, so how it's prepared. So long as it's seasoned good and tastes good, you know, they say it's nutty. I don't know. They eat a lot of nuts over here too. What do you call them nuts? Them walnuts and acorns and something else. I have a nut tree in the back of not my property, in the city, in the government part. I don't know what kind of nut it is, but they drop a lot of the shells around my compost. I have to figure that out because again, that's free food. I don't have to pay for that. It's already there. So somebody either planted it or they threw some seeds at the back to compost and it grew up to a tree, but it's some kind of nut tree. But yeah. And it's, from what I heard, you can make a lot of things with those nuts. But you couldn't tell it's a nut unless I don't know what nuts look like because it has a hard outer shell. You got to go through all these layers to get to the nuts. So I didn't know that's what it looked like. So I had no clue till the squirrels. You have to just watch these squirrels. They'll show you and tell you what you can eat. And they're always in there leaving all their mess behind. But they show you what's edible. So if you sit back and watch and observe, well, you already know it's edible in your backyard because they've been eating your food. But yeah, it's walnuts. It's probably a walnut, and there's another nut I know we have. I can't remember the name. And it's not definitely not peanut, but it's not cashew. Walnut. It's another nut because I know the walnut and another nut. I can't remember because this lady who she's passed on now. She had a nut tree. We used to always take the nuts from her, the acorns, and we'd roast them and we'd crack them at Christmas with the nutcracker. And then I know we have walnuts and there's another nut. I can't remember. Didn't even know they were here until somebody showed me that's what it is. Because you're walking around your city and don't even know that there's food right there. Berries right there. Chestnut. Maybe it's chestnuts. Maybe it's pecan or chestnut. Don't quote me on that, but it's one of those nuts. It's a good, healthy, fatty nut. Yeah, I'm just here chit chatting, so I don't know. I'm gonna call it a day. But thanks for popping in, guys, and to hear the announcement that I passed. So I'm gonna be working on goal number 4, 5, which is the hunting license, handgun, and one more thing. 4, 5, 7, 4 to 7. There's more goals I'm going to work on. Hopefully by the end of 2022, and then 2023, I got some goals that I'm working on for the first quarter. I'm chopping it up into manageable chunks so I can handle it. But thanks you guys for all the support. Because of you guys, that's how I even got the WH, and I even got monetized to start using this as a, you're not going to get rich, but just you want to have different streams of income, expose you to different things, give you access to other things, other ways to make income, membership. Some people have merch, companies sending you products to review, like other ways to garner either income or products. So that's all thanks to you guys. Thanks for, showing me love from the very beginning. A lot of new faces have come to the channel. New people have come to the channel. Thanks so much for your support. And since I now have hit that goal, my focus will shift now more towards pushing out the content. I have a lot of videos that have just been not getting edited because I've just been so busy. So I'm going to now make sure I focus some more time as I, get the videos out there. And I'll keep doing my lives. Yeah, I'm going to keep doing the lives, but membership, and getting the content out there for you guys. That's what I'm going to be doing. And then as well, you'll see me on my journey with, I don't think I can record at the range and stuff because today I could not record at the class. Like that was a no. Even us holding the stuff, it's like, no, you'll be basically sent home, no refund, disqualified. He wasn't playing around. It's a federal course for the RCMP. And I couldn't record it. When I get my certificate, I'll show you the the card, but I'll cross my name out, and I'll show you when I'm going shopping. Probably I can record there, but yeah, unfortunately I couldn't record because of the rules and regulations, understandably, but trust and believe I'm not making it up. I did pass, and I'll show you guys the paperwork after. Yeah, and for those of you who new to like 2A and stuff, I'm brand new as well. So just follow along, and I hope, I encourage you to go and do it. I'm not a spring chicken. Maybe my vision isn't as good as it used to be, but I saw everything clearly just fine. I could read the stuff on the firearms and the ammo, so it was okay. So you can do it. If you're a woman, you can do it. If you're older, you can do it. If you're younger, you can do it. If you're the only one in your household who wants to do it, you can do it. I'm all the above. Nobody in my family do none of this stuff, the 2A stuff. If you're new to YouTube, I'm new, came on the scene, said, okay, I'm going to show some stuff. And I now turned into a whole bunch of other things, which is good things. And just take your time, work, and build your channel. That's what I did. And definitely you can do the same. It's not a competition. It's not a race. Just keep going at it. A lot of you just keep building, putting out the content. This week I watched Fifi's video about her chicken coop, because that's what I'm moving into, allegedly. So I watched, what she put to line it, how she cleans it, how they put the plastic around and all the different stuff. Some of you will have other content, I'm here watching it. Just keep putting it out there, because when people are searching for stuff, the one thing I can suggest though is your titles and your hashtags in the description. If you put down more hashtags that are giving accurate search parameters for your video. So for instance, since I'm talking about Fifi's chicken coop, and she put like hashtag chicken coop, hashtag chicken coop winter prep, hashtag zone something, like all the different like hashtags. When people are looking for something, her video is going to pop up. So if you're doing things in your search engine in the description, new people will find you because they're like looking for how to prep a chicken coop, how to protect the chicken run, all the different things that you would search for. Yeah, I took notes. But maybe if she put more hashtags, brand new people who are around the globe will be like, oh, who's Fifi? And then it'll pop up for no, not thumbnails, your description. So let me go to your video now. 1 second. Let me go there now since I'm talking about it. Give me a second. Because you use regular leaves, and I'm here scrambling to look for shavings, but okay, you're at 558, so you're doing good. You're doing good. So Fifi's journey, 1 second, so your description, right, so your description doesn't have anything. Hold on, I'm trying to, Lord have mercy. It just says winterizing chicken coop, and there's no hashtags. So hashtags are things that people would type into search to find the video. So if someone's searching for winterizing chicken coop, your video is never going to come up for them because you didn't put any hashtags in the description. So your thumbnail is not what I'm talking about. Your thumbnail could be nothing, could just be whatever the YouTube creates for you. But yeah, your description. So if you put winterizing chicken coop, winterizing chicken run prep, winter prep, cleaning my chicken run, how I care for my, like, just do a whole bunch of phrases and stuff, hashtags in front of them. Shavings for the chicken coop, chicken coop prep on the cheap, like all the different stuff you can search for. Type it in there so that when people Google, well, not Google Schwingle, but when they type, because I keep saying Google. When I'm searching for stuff on YouTube, I was searching for like chicken, a lot of chicken stuff. But if you guys don't put it in your description bar, your videos will never pop up. I follow Fifi. That's why I watched it. But if I'm a regular person, don't know who Fifi is, and I'm typing looking for chicken videos, hey Hutch, your video wouldn't pop up. So some of those little tricks can help you get more exposure. And I know some people are getting frustrated with the platform. It is frustrating, but you need to, figure out what other things you can do to make your videos get out there more. And I'm watching a lot of your guys' videos, but your guys aren't putting hashtags in your description. And if we're not subscribed to you, or somebody happens to stumble upon your channel, they're not going to see it. Let me just look at another one of Fifi's videos since I'm in here. So she made fire cider. I don't think I finished watching that video. 1 second here. Yeah, no hashtags. Fire cider, making your own cider, making your own vinegar. There's no description. Yeah, so you can go back even you can go back now, Fifi. You don't have to you can just edit the description and add those things in, and it's not going to take away from your views or anything like that. You have 144 views and you have 47 likes. Okay, so just add some hashtags. Add making your own, homemade cider, grow your add some hashtags. That's my 5 cents. If you want to hear it, if not, that's fine. That's helped me get some new. So let me just yeah, that's all you got to do. A lot of you who are here do a lot of stuff, but you're not saying it on the video, so then people looking for it. And even Hutch, I couldn't find Hutch. I type in Hutch. I'm subscribed to him now, but when I was typing in Hutch, he didn't pop up. Somebody else with a cartoon face pops up. I don't know why this platform does that. I don't know what it is, but I couldn't find Hutch. I couldn't find Ghetto. I had to ask him Ghetto, and he had to give me what is the other name to look for. They weren't popping up. So sometimes we're looking for you guys and we can't find you because when we type in your name, it doesn't come up. Who has their own chickens? Who? Oh, Fifi has chickens. Hutch has chickens. The chicken has chickens. The chicken is a young man. He has chickens. GT has chickens, but he doesn't have. He has a few videos up, but he's new to chickens. Chickens. Other people have chickens. I think Blacks is getting chickens again. And I think some of you have quail too. So yeah, just a lot of people are trying to get into homesteading and livestock, and some of you guys have been doing it for a minute. I'll add a few more cents. I was gonna finish up, but I'll stay a little longer. A lot of you are doing homesteading, and that's great. But maybe, mind you, it's hard to keep up with videos. It's hard, like, who am I to talk to get videos out there to edit the videos? But you don't even have to edit nothing. Just go out there and just talk and show the chicken. It doesn't have to even be, perfectly videographed. Just show me the chicken. Show me how it goes. Show me, winterizing and in their cold climate, how they survive. How are you doing heat? Like, just show me the stuff, because those who are interested in getting livestock don't care about all the fancy intro, outro editing, and just record it and show the video to the people and put chicken care, whatever, and get people to come to your channel. If you're doing quail, show some quail. I think I know Hutch is doing cannabis. I'm trying to grow some cannabis. Mine went to seed. I harvested it. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to make tea bags, I guess, because I don't really, smoke it, but tea bags, and I'm going to make tinctures, and I'm going to make the oil. But now I have to figure out how to germinate the seeds, because I tried before and nothing germinated. So hopefully these germinate. So, like, if you guys are doing that and have like a 2-minute video of how to Just put them out there. I'm looking for that stuff. And if I'm looking for it, there's a lot of other people who are looking because they're trying to figure out how to do certain crops. They want to grow their own medicine, their own herbs, their own, thyme, lavender, all the different stuff, how to preserve it, how to build something, how to DIY. Fifi and her husband DIY with some plastic and just show it. Don't worry about the being perfect for now. Just show it. We're out here looking for it, and then you just keep improving from there. And then do your lives separate where you just talk to the people and talk about different stuff. But if you're out here homesteading, don't show too much stuff where you're going to give away stuff that's going to be private, but show what you're doing, show what you're growing, show how you're growing, show what techniques you're doing, what shortcuts you take that work, how to save money, how to do look, we're all looking for that stuff. And my internet is lagging today. It's lagging. Don't know what's going on. But yeah, and then use your hashtags. You put up a video called, I don't know, Fire Cider. I'm going to pick on Fifi, Fire Cider, but there's no hashtags. That's what I had to learn from the young people, because I'm not young anymore. I'm considered like the grown now because they come to me as a grown person, not and they said you have to put hashtags. Because when you're searching for stuff, it's the hashtags that are going to pull up your video about apple cider, fire cider, and vinegar. So some of you are getting frustrated and pissed. Oh, nothing's growing. No one's finding me. Literally, I can type some people in and it will not pull you up. And because other people have your same name, maybe, I don't know why, but it's not pulling up. If I type in David Corey, he doesn't come up. If I type in his name, I think he has like colon space. It won't pop up. If I type in Drunken Chef, I follow him, he doesn't pop up. So I don't know why. I can't explain to you why, but this is what I'm experiencing. There's people that I was trying to find because I know I saw them on other people's lives on the panel. So I'm like, okay, I want to, see their content. And when I typed them in, I couldn't find them. I had to kind of find them again somewhere else. So if you put some hashtags on your videos about certain topics that people may be interested in doing, you might get some more hits. Because when I was looking for quail videos, I was just looking for all the people who had quail and just started watching their videos. People I've never heard of, never seen before, just because they had quail videos about beginners with quail, how to build a quail hutch, how to, feed, all the different tips. Yeah, that's what I did. Hey, TLC, that's what I did. So don't get frustrated. You got to just learn how to play the game and how to use the tools that they've given to you. They don't always tell you. There's a method on how to get your stuff more exposed. And some of you don't even use your community tab. You use it, but you can share some of your older videos that you have that talked about certain topics. Share out your own videos and say, hey, I did a video last year on something. Check it out, and just put it back out there to go back through circulation so new people can find it. You have new followers that didn't even go back. When you start to get new followers, they don't go back and watch your old stuff. So I think it's good that everybody wants, well, I don't know if you want, but if you want to get monetized, nothing wrong with getting monetized. There's nothing wrong with getting a little something for the time you're putting into this platform. It's your choice. Obviously, you're grown, but if you want to make a little bit of money off of what you're doing, then just, use some of these tips so that you can at least get to the 1K. If you're going live once or twice a week, you'll definitely get your WH before you know it, and just get monetized and just maintain it. And just little things that you're doing around your homestead, you'll be surprised that people do want to see it. They want somebody. You may be doing the same thing that somebody else is doing, but they'd rather watch you do it than somebody else because they like your personality, they like your vibe, they like you don't seem judgmental or so just you do it too. Well, there's already 1,000,001 people who are doing fire cider. Yeah, but they don't want to watch the other people. They want to watch you do it. That's the thing. So we met D Mood on Planter Garden. We're like, get a channel. Go get a channel right now. We want to see D Mood. D Mood was like, no, I just want to watch people and support. We're like, get the channel. And now D Mood has a channel. His personality. He just, hey, Big Rooster. So, there's a lot of people out here who can give you tips. I'm out here watching people and getting tips. You just gotta use the hashtags, use the description. Thumbnails are good, yes, but I didn't know how to do thumbnails either. I had to learn about Canva and all these little apps people are using. I didn't know what I was doing. Still don't, but they're looking a little better now than they did before. So I hope you guys can see the improvement. And just try your best. You don't have to be an excellent computer person. You don't have to be the best. Just show a little improvement. Thumbnails are important. I'm a very visual person, and to be honest, there's quite a few thumbnails that caught my eye because the thumbnail was just nice, and I and I watched the video because the thumbnail looked good, simple and straight. So you can fight against this platform is this, that, and this, and the algorithm. Listen, if you're putting in the work, it's gonna show. So just don't give up, keep moving, and keep moving forward and get the content out there. Some things are gonna be good and edited, some things are gonna just be like, and some of the best videos I've done has been random made up videos, no editing, just me being ridiculous, talking about the stupid caterpillars eating off my fennel, and that went around the circuit like hundreds of times. Just put in the work. That's all you got to do. You don't have to compete with somebody else who's high tech and fancy. If all you have is your cell phone, it's Educated Natural. If all you have is your cell phone, there's people. You know what you can do with your cell phone? There's this girl on Instagram. I don't even know her name, and she tells you how to edit the stuff on Instagram, how to filter it, how to add an overlays, all on your phone. So just go on and watch some of these young people who are doing tutorials, and they'll show you what to do. And before you know it, you'll be looking all fancy too, and you just some few minor changes. So don't give up, guys. Some of you are here trying to get monetized. We're almost there. Thanks again to those who just came in. I got monetized, and I got my level 1 firearms license today. And I'll be working on my level 2, which is the handguns. And that's what I'm doing over here in these streets. And exactly, that will be some content. Urban Gardening Chronicles showing firearms. Well, that's what I'm doing. So I'm not going to open another channel for just a few videos on fight, but I'll put it on here for now. If it comes a time where I have to open a second channel because I'm putting too much. What's happening this time of night? If I have to, open another channel because I have too much stuff that's not gardening related on this channel, then I might. But for now, just do what you got to do. I think most of you guys are. Who could I pick on now? I'm gonna look at somebody's channel. Hold on. Or somebody else has tips here. Just put some tips in the chat for people who maybe how to get more exposure. I'm not gonna stay much longer. I see somebody else's live right now. Well, maybe I'll stay a little longer. Hold on. Let me see. Let me look at TLC. Hold on. 1 second. So TLC is at 384. She has her at TLC in the garden. She set up her username. 15 videos. Okay, so you have 15 videos. Okay, you have your and also for those of you, if you guys agree, let me know your about page. Some people look at people's about page to figure out what you're about. Hence called the about page. And so fill it out. Some people, I didn't check Fifi, but fill out your about page, what you're about, what your goals are for your channel, your email address if you want. She has her Amazon wish list, her Cash App. You have merch? I didn't know you had merch. TLC. Okay, let me say this, TLC. When I click on your merch, it won't let me click on it. And it won't let me click on your Amazon store. It's not in blue. I don't know if you know that. Okay, you filled out yours. And then great interview, Big Rooster, despite the cluckery. He had an interview. Oh, I think I saw it. Yeah, it came up today. I'm sorry, Big Rooster. I was in my firearms class all day. But I did see that you interviewed MGTV, I think it is. So I'm gonna watch that maybe Monday. I think she has a lot of good information as well. The cluckery. Yeah, so your about page is important. And TLC, I don't know if you know, your links I can't click them. So maybe you didn't realize that they're not. So I didn't know you had merch. My merch is not. Oh, it's not? It says check out my merch here. And then your Amazon wish list, is that active? Because I can't see. The link doesn't work. I don't know. So I'm just letting you know. So you have 15 videos. So your about page is complete. Let me see your last video. Did you put okay? So you put hashtags. Hold on. Oh, so you did. So TLC did put hashtags. She put how to save seeds, marigold flowers, marigold saving seeds. So she did use seeds hashtags. She has 40 views on that video, but nobody liked it yet. So 40 people watched it but didn't thumbs up. What was that? What's going on, people? Let me check her. I'll go back to some of the ones I watched already. So her sweet potato video. Okay, so your sweet potato video TLC. Your sweet potato video does not have any hashtags, but you had 51 likes on it and 302 views. You had a lot of views. And I'm sure it's not all your subscribers. Like people came and watched. So if you add some more hashtags, maybe you'll get some more views. So you are getting, like, people are coming to your channel. That video did very good. I'm going to check your August 2022 update. 3 months ago, you had 42 likes and you had 363 views. And no hashtags. There's no hashtag. So if you're looking for Zone 6B, Ohio Garden, Balcony Garden, all the little stuff like that. And if you do it once on one of your videos, you can set up in your studio for those hashtags to go on all your videos. So if she wants to put TLC in the garden, Ohio, Zone 6, Balcony Garden, Container Garden, all the standard hashtags, it'll go on all your videos. You don't have to keep retyping them and only add the new ones in that pertain to your video. So that's my 5 cents. If you're interested in my 5 cents. But some of your videos have been doing very well without so if you add the hashtags, you might get some more circulation. My opinion, I don't know. Take it or leave it. Hey, FR. Oh, hashtag. So a hashtag. Let me look at D-Mood. 1 second. I've watched all of your videos, so. And again, okay, so when I type in D-Mood is not the first thing that pops up. When I scroll down, I see, oh, so you're D-Mood 7157. Okay, so see again. So D-Mood, so you have your username, you have 39 subscribers, 12 videos. Okay, so D-Mood, your about page has nothing. So I know you because I've talked to you on Planter Garden, but anybody else who didn't, watch those other lives and get to know you, don't know nothing about you because it's blank. In the studio, yeah, you can set up your videos to always have certain things in there. So I set up mine to have certain hashtags, buy me a coffee, and it automatically is supposed to load every time I put in a video, upload a video. It fills that in automatically for me. Then I add in some other hashtags that go with the video that I'm putting up and any other little things I want to add into this description. and then I put it in. So I don't have to keep typing it every time. Hashtag is the number sign, D-Mood. So you are in Virginia. So all of your videos should type, you should put in hashtag Virginia. And then hashtag, I think you're zone 7B, number sign. So that's a hashtag zone 7B. Hashtag growing my own. Hashtag in whatever, in-ground garden, hashtag container garden, hashtag indoor, like all the things that you're doing, put a hashtag for it so that it'll pop up when people are searching for it. And your about page, fill in your about page, what your channel is going to be about, what they're going to expect from you. So you did peeling pumpkin. Your peeling pumpkin video has a title, but there's nothing in the description to show. Oh no, you put my technique for peeling pumpkin. That's good. You had everybody watched it. You have 36 views and you have 36 subscribers, so we all watched it. 39. But yeah, add some hashtags. And that video was how long? 4-minute video. It's a good 5 minutes is good. 5 minutes is a good amount of time. 10 minutes, 15 minutes if you want to do a longer video. And that's that. So today's top just give you some tips. Do whatever you want. You know, your personality has to shine through for everybody. Don't just be fake, but just use some of these tips so more people can find you who are like-minded. Yeah, hashtag Virginia, hashtag Zone 7B. Put hashtag things that they're gonna, search for. Hey, Angela's Garden Delights. Yeah, and that's if you're interested. If you're not interested, that's fine. But if you're interested in growing a bit, at least to become monetized, so you want to get to at least 1,000, over 1,000 and whatever, that's fine. These are some tips. We don't have to be, at the million, just, a solid number to get monetized. Some of you already have merch. You don't have to wait to be monetized to get merch. You can get merch now. If some of you want to be monetize on your own without YT, there's a buy me a coffee, and then people put their Cash App down, and you can get money to help support the channel, buy equipment, get a microphone. I have a microphone, get a device to run your lives. Some people can't run their live on their tablet. It doesn't go very well. Whatever you want to do, people may want to support you. So just put it out there. I've had buy me a coffee from some other people who I saw doing it, and I put it up there. I didn't wait to actually be monetized before I had a way to be monetized. So some of you can do the buy me a coffee. You can do the Cash App, PayPal, whatever. And if people want to support, they'll support. Take it from there. And if you want merch, you can get the merch. But just make a decision of what you want to do and how you want to, what your goal is for your channel. If you want to be monetized, and I think you should all be monetized, and my reasoning behind it is that you're working on this platform and they're making money off of you. Your content is making them a lot of money. And if you have a lot of people who are consistently watching you anyways, then I think you should get paid for some, for what you're doing. I'm not saying we're going to be rich, but they should give you something back for what you're doing. You're making them rich. This is $1 billion platform. Never mind the ads. So those are my tips. And there's always going to be more tips because I'm learning from other people to figure out what works, what doesn't work, and just take it from there. But yeah, I know D-Mood is new. Fifi, Angela's Garden Delight has 2 channels. She has a gardening channel and a painting. Some of you, that's good. Have 2 separate channels and build the 2 separately so that the content's not all mixed up. Most of the people here, I think, either have been live or started going live. Just support. Figure out what they're doing and what you like about other people's channel. I recently joined the Educated Natural. her studio or her office space that she records in is visually appealing. It's a nice background, nice lighting. She has a good microphone. It's like it looks professional. So, look at what you like about what people are doing. So maybe you need to fix your background. I will be working on the background. I'm using this virtual background for forever, but that will be a next goal. But yeah, lighting, a nice background, a space that you can go and record and do live, and it looks very nice. People enjoy that. People don't want to go. There's somebody that I was watching and I can't watch them because their place is so cluttered. It makes me feel It makes me feel I can't watch them. I can't watch them. Yeah, I noticed that right away. Right away. I was meaning to get around to your channel, and I finally got around to the channel, and I'm like, oh, I like that. I like this. I like that. And you're going through, and I'm like, it's visually appealing. People don't want to go and watch people's video, and you see mess and clutter. Maybe people don't mind. I can't. It makes me feel anxious. I don't want to watch someone's video and feel. And I'm living in my house, for instance, and say, okay, I have to go mop my floor and clean my house. Then I see your house looking just as bad as my house. It's not gonna make me feel like watching you. It's gonna make me feel more stressed out. So there's one lady, I can't watch her anymore. She didn't ask me. I'm not gonna ever say, but your house was so cluttered that I couldn't watch your videos anymore. It gave me anxiety. And I want to literally go through the camera and go start cleaning your house for you. I can't take it. So obviously I said this is not the place for me because instead of me watching and relaxing and enjoying, I'm finding 10 things that need to be fixed behind you that don't bother you, but they're bothering me. So since it's only bothering me, I said I'm going to have to leave. I'm going to have to exit. Yeah. But even I liked Big Rooster. Big Rooster had a microphone. He had a microphone, then I think he had a microphone, and then other people started, yeah, and I realized we need, and how could I forget? Fire! Tori had the mic. Tori's microphone is crystal crisp. You can hear the fire burning and crackling through the microphone. If I have the volume too low, the whole place here, Tori, I'm telling you, the microphone is clear. So these are people, they have, you don't have to start off up here, but you see that what they're doing, you like it, you keep going back to their channel and enjoying it, try to slip in a little, improvement here and there. And the microphone is important and the background. And for now, I have a virtual background. That's better than staring at a blank white wall. So get a background, find a virtual one that you like, that suits your style, your content. If this doesn't suit your style, this fireplace and the piano, you go find something that's going to suit what you're doing. And people can look at you and talk, then not see all the clutter in the background. That's why I can't, I don't say too much because I'm just straightforward. But yeah, I had to start watching the lady. The lady was stressing me out. Don't even know the woman. She don't even know me. But she was stressing me out. Watching all the mess. I go, how can you live like that? You don't see the place cut. How can cook? And she's cooking. How can you even find the pot and the pan and you're scrambling? So then thank God I found Crafty Leo so I can watch Crafty Leo. Because she keep her kitchen clean. I have to worry about all this. And I see everything nice and white and bright and nice and looking, and the 2 camera and the 3 camera. And then she have the light. Like it's kind of obvious. Like sometimes you don't have to have people tell you. If people aren't back and they're not really engaging, take a look at where they are going and why they're going over there. They're going to the person with a nice, tidy, clean kitchen for the cooking. Nobody wants to go to someone's house, whether virtually or in real life, and you're cooking food and the place is messy. Oh, it came with StreamYard, D-Mood. The free StreamYard has 2 backgrounds. It has this one and the brick background. Let me show you the brick one. I don't use the brick one very often. Let me show you the brick. If you pay for StreamYard, then you get access to more backgrounds. I probably should have changed it mid live stream. Maybe I made it worse. Yeah, I think I Let me wait for it to load. Maybe I should have done it mid live stream. But yeah, it comes with StreamYard. Hopefully you can hear me because me decide I decided to go change it midstream. Okay, I'll let it load. But anyways, it comes with StreamYard. That's what I've been using for since the beginning. So maybe I'll buy StreamYard now or another streaming program. And I think David's saying he should do, yeah, if you're gonna do resin art, if you're gonna do resin art, then and you want to do another channel for it, or you want to just keep it on this channel, it's totally up to you. But it's something to think about if you're interested. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't have changed nothing right now. Now I made a mess of it. Let me go back to what I had before. Anyways, it comes free with StreamYard. You get 2 backgrounds, a brick wall, and you take it from there. Yeah, I made a mess of it now. I shouldn't have done that. My internet's already been acting kind of janky, so I have to turn off the camera for a little bit. But yeah, and just, do the little things that you can do to improve. I'm not saying you start from the top. We all start from the bottom. Now we're here, but sound is important. And if all you have is a blank white wall, just put up one little piece of artwork or something, but don't have the place looking messy and cluttered. My opinion, again, I don't know if you agree. It's up to you, but I don't want to see all this mess and all this stuff. Make something look a little decent. Put up a lamp and a artwork and something. Keep it simple. Keep it clean. And nobody's gonna want to come over and to someone's house that looks like that messy. And so then don't put it on your social media. You like the room better? Yeah. See, I changed it now, and I the whole thing frees up now. So just take a stock of what you want to do, your goals. Not every conversation I have is going to be about the same thing, but I accomplished some goals this week. I'm working now on my handgun license, which I'll work on hunting. But in terms of getting yourself out there, just keep grinding, but you have to make some improvements. And if you're not willing to hear feedback from people, then that's part of your problem. You know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to remove myself. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I made a mess of this. No, it won't bring me back. I can't. Maybe you guys can see me. I can't see nothing. Anyways, yeah, you have to take feedback from people. So the one thing I've learned is people who are not coachable and act like they know everything, you're not gonna grow. You have to take feedback from people. If you're interested in building your channel. If you're not interested in it, then do whatever you want, but take some feedback. Oh, I was on? Hold on, I'm on my because on my StreamYard, okay, I see myself on YouTube, but I can't see myself on the StreamYard. Flip it again. Yep, I can see myself on the StreamYard. This is crazy. This is really, the devil is a liar. Let me change. Yeah, no, I'm seeing myself on the phone, but on the StreamYard, I'm not there. Yeah, you can see me. I can't see myself on the Oh my goodness, I don't know why I did that. Anyways, next time I know not to fool around with it. I don't like that. Okay, as long as you can see me, that doesn't matter. So yeah, take some feedback from people. And there was somebody that mentioned something and they were just like giving attitude because it's like, well, we don't all want to be monetized, and they're getting feisty with somebody. Like, if you don't want to be monetized, that's fine. But if somebody's giving information that people are asking questions because they do want to be monetized, why are you hating and dogging on them for? That, like, why are you involving yourself in conversations that don't pertain to you? If it's not for you, then don't go into the conversation and don't discourage other people who do want to be monetized. So if most of you want to be monetized, keep, a lot of you are out here in the lives, chatting it up with people, getting to know people. Again, drop your link. Those of you who are still in the chat, whether you're in the bushes or not, type #urban to drop your link. D-Mood. Hey, Lashes. D-Mood. Type #urban. And when you're in other people's lives who allow you to drop your link, just drop your link and let people find you. Let people find you. Fifi, drop your link. I know most of us already know each other, but if you drop your link, then other people will drop their link, TLC, drop your link. Maybe some people here don't have you. FR Humphrey, drop your link. For those people who have that option into their channel, I'm not always going to have this option, as I said before, but I have it now. Type #urban and let your link be dropped. Let people find you and leave it at that. Don't come in here, or well, maybe other people don't mind, and say, "Oh, I'm going live tomorrow at 7:00 p.m. and come join." No. I didn't say that. I said just drop your link and let people find you. Don't go overboard now and do that stuff. Just drop your link, let people find you, get to know you, and we may all have each other, but people who are in the bushes sometimes don't say nothing. No, just #urban D-Mood, not urban guard, just #urban. But space it out. Oh, D-Mood, it did it. Oh, it did it. Same way, D-Mood. Okay, excuse me. First, me see that. It must have got the first word. Yeah. Educated Natural. Just drop your link. Some of us already have each other, but people in the bushes might see and don't have you. And when people watch the replay, they can still click on that link that you dropped in the chat a month ago. They can still click on it. So this is how you advertise yourself. Some people, you go to their live and they don't drop nobody's link. Us smaller channels have been doing that, and that's how we've all been growing. Just share, and let people find you and leave it at that. Just don't be going overboard with it. And I already talked about that. We're not going to go there today, but some people just a little overboard with it and like getting feisty and like demanding people. I don't do the tit for tat over here. This is not a grow channel. Drop your link and leave it at that. Nobody's forced to go nowhere, and no one's forced to go to you because you went to them. If somebody likes what you're doing, let them come naturally and genuinely, and vice versa. Don't try to force people to come over because they came to you. No. We don't want those kind of people, because that's exactly what will hurt your channel more than build it, because you have these fake connections with people and they're not watching your videos or supporting your channel. So every time you guys come over to me, type #urban. And some of you know that I had to put subscriber mode on. Did I put it on today? I think it's on every time. I'm not sure, because there are some, trolls and bots and stuff going around and causing havocs in the lives and dropping rude stuff and porno sites and whatever else they're doing. So, I kept it open all this time, but now I have, subscriber mode, because it's just too much bots and stuff causing problems. So that's why I put it on, not because I'm trying to, force people to subscribe, but it's just too much problems when you start to get the algorithms showing your stuff. It's just, you get a lot of problems. More money, more problems, right? More subs, more problems. And this is part of advertising your channel. Some of you are just waiting for WH to grow. Keep dropping your links. Maybe once every chat or twice every live. If someone's on live for 2 hours, drop your link at least twice. I still drop my link. There's people who don't have my channel. There's 8 billion people in the world. I don't have 8 billion. So just keep dropping your link every time you go into a live. Lashes has her set up. Drop your link. See who's out here. I think that's about it. Who's here in my live now. And some people will have their mods drop their link, or they'll give you a shout out to say, check them out. And just do that. But some of the big channels don't do that. So take your opportunities when they're given to you to advertise your channel. If you're not going to advertise your channel, don't expect the mods and stuff to advertise it for you. I'm not co-signing for nobody. Some of you guys, I haven't been to your channel. I don't know what's there, to be honest. So I can't, if I've been there, I can speak on it, but I haven't been there. I can't really speak on it, but you can at least drop your own link and advertise yourself. Yeah, the spammers were just getting out of hand, man. So I had no choice. Some people don't like that. They're like, well, I have to sub. No, you only have to sub if you want to comment. If you don't want to comment in the live, you just want to be in the bushes, you don't have to subscribe. You can just watch and lurk. But at least those people can still click on your links. So just because you see names that you already know, there's people in the bushes watching that will subscribe to you. Okay, guys? So always advertise your stuff. Thumbnails are important, but I didn't have nothing good, no thumbnails for about almost a good year. It's only recently now you see me getting a little nicer with the thumbnails. So just put some effort in there. As you put more effort in there and improve, you're going to attract newer people. And people want to act like they're not visual. Like, why can't people just watch you yourself are a visual person? Look at Tori Brain Games thumbnails. They're eye catching, and the colors and the size of the font and stuff. It's appealing. People click on it because they want to know what's going on over there. What's this Friday Fire? What's going on? The thumbnails will attract people to check you out. And once they're there, they might say, okay, and they'll come back a few more times. And before you know it, that's how I invited 2 friends to Tori's Brain Games. And they haven't left. D Macro never all that she left. She'll take over the game and beat me every week now. I wish I didn't invite her. Because I told her to stop winning and let me win again. So yeah. Oh, Lashes is sleeping. No, maybe she's up. You're on the road still, Lashes? Yeah. Oh, Lashes. I guess I maybe you missed the announcement. I'll say it one more time. Sing it 50 times. I got my WH. I got monetized. So that's working now. I'm just waiting for the membership to kind of set up because it's not giving me access yet. And I passed my firearms training today. So I'm going to be licensed in shotguns and rifles. And I can now apply for my hunting license. So if that's the 3 things, and the hunting is the 4th, which I'll be working on this week and should be accomplished by next week. So my hunting license, and so I'm working on being self-sufficient so that when I do go to a piece of land, which is the goal, I am not starting from the scratch. I have certain things already in place. So I'm working on my handgun, which is a separate course. So once I accomplish that, again, I will let you know. And then, no, I didn't plan it, Lashes. It was a spontaneous. I came home. I said, I passed. Let me tell the people all the good news that happened. So, that's what happened. Urban and I are now best friends. So yeah, I passed. So that's why I'm on here. I think Educate Naturals is former military as well too. So I was just telling everybody earlier, like, I wish I got into the firearms earlier had I known, but I didn't really see. I'm in Canada. If you guys didn't know, I'm in Canada. I didn't see women really doing this. Never mind Black women. So seeing a lot of you all out here talking, even Crafty Leo was in the middle. I'm like, what? Little Crafty? She's so sweet and nice. With her nice little, yeah, she's former, like a lot of you are former military. So it kind of like, okay, if they can do it, I must, so I got it done. So I can work on protecting my home, protecting my livestock, because you got to protect your livestock, and just knowing how to use something. Whether I buy one that's in my home or not, I know how to secure it, to unload it, to use it safely. And it's not going to be this object that, oh my God, what do I do? And I'm not gonna I know how to handle it. So the likelihood of accidental discharge is going to be highly unlikely, because now I know what I'm supposed to be doing. And I handled about 7 or 8 different versions today. The the hinge one, the lever one, the bolt one, the semi-auto, all the different options. I'm like, my goodness, couldn't even keep track, but I did. So the next one is the other one, which is the, so yeah, I'm getting things done. And I have 2 other things I'm working on. Again, I said I'm not going to talk about everything. I'm just going to tell you when they're done because I'm trying to move in silence. So when I accomplish something, some things I'll share. Some things I'm just going to, but I'm moving more in silence. This is something I can share because you guys, most of you are in the 2A community anyways. And it's because of you guys I've pursued this. So, I want you guys to share in the news. That's about it. Well, not about it, but that's what's going on over here. So hunting license, but I just don't know. Anyways, God will provide something. I just don't want to go hunting with people I don't know. I need to know who I'm going hunting with. I'm not going hunting, with people I don't feel comfortable with. So I'm going to have to find some friends over here who are into hunting and firearms and stuff so that there's other people, not just me, Lone Ranger out here. The purification. Yes. Tori be burning people's wigs and bonnets and burning out any anti-cowboys comments. He's burning them up. I think he burned up David Corey's wave cap yesterday to a crisp. No wave cap, no do-rag left. Gone. He got a new toy and burned up the place. But yeah, we've been enjoying Tori's brain games for a minute. I'm glad he's getting a lot of participants in the lives now. Like I think that was at 40 people last night. And I think the live-a-thon really helped. I did not watch everybody in the live-a-thon because it started at midnight and I have to get my sleep. And then I watched a few people. And then I had to run errands because it's Saturday. Then I came back and watched some more people. And that's how I watched. Oh, I could the love and live show, the Cluckery and the I was like, what? I watched them before, but I haven't been back in a while. And they had a whole big rooster and the rooster there in the video, and they had the graphics, and they're talking about the snitches get the feathers plucked and all kind of something. I was like, this too. And then Educated Natural had a whole montage of the ninja gone to go deal with Tori and Big Rooster and go drape up Big Rooster and go drape. Me said it. I haven't watched TV in months. Who needs TV when you have YouTube? You guys are ridiculous. You guys are ridiculous. And then she had the tape, the black tape, to look like his mustache and his whatever they call it, the beard on the sideline there. I had tape around her face. And then she had Mr. and she's fixing some exercise bike, like his motorbike. Like she had Mr. the woman. God. It was hilarious. Hilarious. Poor Big Rooster didn't have a chance. Didn't have a chance. But it was funny. Let me read the chat on my phone because this streamer is slow. Hey, Psalm 146. Oh, thanks. I'm getting better. Yeah, a lot of better quality, better stuff going on. I work almost every night in November. Yeah, it's hard. I don't miss night shift. Marksman. Yep. And I think she even I couldn't believe Educate Natural. She came for Angela's garden. She drape up Angela paint. She had somebody and she drape up Angela and box her down. I said, how? Not Angela. Oh my gosh. She boxed down. I think she boxed Tori in the skit. She boxed Angela. And then she boxed down Big Rooster. Them all get clap up. Oh my God. I'm like, not Angela, you gone too far now. Angela never hurt nobody. Oh my, I know I need to start reading my books too. I'm telling you. That's why even some days I'm like, okay, I'm not going on no one's live. I'm going to read some literature, because you have to keep yourself, stimulated, motivated. You got to keep yourself, educated, and you can't be always on these streets. So I had to kind of step away sometimes. But let me see here. She keep losing her eyebrows over. I'm telling you, Tory be burning up the place, man, with a fire. He's purifying the people, purging them. My goodness, is man. But yeah, there's a lot of good content out there, guys. A lot of good content. A lot of funny, like Educate Natural gives you a lot of good tips on, the business of being a, having a business in general. But there were some jokes and there's some humor there too. The love and live. I couldn't believe the cluck. I'm like, cluckery. And I know you can't be everywhere all the time. That's virtually impossible. But try to make your rounds to different people. Sometimes I just binge on certain people. I don't come there for a while, then I just come and watch 4 or 5 videos, and then you don't see me again for a while. I don't think Tori got the message understood. Yep. Telling you, a lot of fun stuff happening, a lot of other stuff. People are in different genres. I don't know how I got, well, most of you I got from like certain lives, but there's gardening, there's prepping, there's homesteading, there's different genres of stuff. And even though somebody does a certain genre, they do different videos. Like I know Big Rooster was I think with the video games. I don't do the video games, but I watch his like mechanic stuff, and when he goes to those car shows and stuff. And so he doesn't just do video games. So you guys can get more than one thing from the same person. Just check them out. Give them a chance and then find what's working for people. Find what's working for people. Don't be hateful, don't be jealous. Find what's working for people and try to incorporate some of those tips. And the one thing that seems to be working for a lot of people is good lighting and good audio. And the lighting for sure. I'm seeing some people getting some lighting now, and I can see, and it just looks so crisp and clear. Um, and you don't have to have every video perfectly edited. Sometimes those impromptu stuff, especially when you're a gardener, you're out there in the garden showing your stuff, is very ideal. So if you're in the gardening genre, that can work. If you're in like a more professional genre, then maybe it's not gonna work. But for gardening, people love just watching and seeing what you're planting, seeing all the plants, the failures. They love it. They like watching Lashes go for her walks with her stroller out all over the place in Florida, seeing what's going on and shopping around with her bag of coins from the laundromat. You know, people people love that. Just keep grinding, keep pushing, see what's working for other people and try to incorporate it and just keep it simple. You don't have to have, a 30-minute video. 10 good minutes is very good. 10 good minutes. And that's that. Anybody have any other things, tips or things they want to give about being on this platform, getting monetized, what you learned or what hasn't worked that you learned? Don't do that. Yeah. Purified. David's wave cap is gone, man. His do-rag is gone. And yeah, just just take it from there. Take the tips and figure it out. But if you're going to be on screen, like right now, I can't see myself, but you see the fake background. If you're going to be on screen with people, try to make what's behind you look at least decent. And I'm not saying I gotta do it today and tomorrow, but work towards it. Say, okay, maybe put a poster up there, a Cowboys poster and a jersey, whatever works for you, what suits your personality. And so people can look at something else besides a blank white wall. I'm literally in front of a blank white wall, but I have to use a virtual background. Have a bright light. My light's not on today because I'm tired, but have some lighting, have an audio. Don't keep complaining about what's not happening for you. Do something about it. Do something about it. Figure out, try some different things, and maybe you'll they'll work. Hey, Mike. No, don't get David started yet. And for I don't think you got. I think you got purified. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and just have fun. It's a lot of fun on some of these channels. A lot of fun. Don't stick to your own genre. That definitely I can say. Find different things that you like and check out other people and get yourself out there. And then people can start to check you out and see and share people's content. Oop, I'm gonna sneeze. Oop, hold on. Ooh, sorry. Oh, um, you know, share if you have a community tab, you can share out your own content and share out people that you're watching. There's some people I was gonna share them out, and then I said, let me just check something just told me. Let me check their community tab because they had a community tab before I had a community tab. And when I checked the community tab, I wasn't being petty, but I happened to check. That person doesn't share out nobody. And when they did it, they only share out themselves, their content. And then I said, okay, I'm not going to share out their video. Even though I like the video, I said, I'm not going to share it out because that person to me seemed like they moved kind of selfish. So since they move selfish, but who you bothering now? Let me keep up with this here. Educated on here with you. He's talking better. You watch him. I dare you say anything else about them Eagles. I dare you. Yeah, so I didn't share out the person, not because I was being petty, but the person don't share out nobody and just being very selfish. So share out people, yes, and share out your own contents for sure. If you have content that was from like last year, way back, share it out so the new people who found you can see those old videos because we were very bad at going back. And if you see somebody just moving selfish, nothing wrong with just saying, "Yo, I'm not sharing them out." They move too selfish. They never share out nobody yet. And I'm okay. Is there a reason? I don't know. I'm seeing some things. That's all I gotta say. I'm not foolish. I don't say nothing to certain people, but I see what's going on. There's some shifty moving going on, and I see what they're. People help you with one hand, but at the same time, they're not fully helping you. Some people, I'm not talking about all people. There's certain people I was watching, and I saw some movements, so I tested it out, and they kept trying to wiggle their way out of something. I'm like, okay, I see. I saw what I saw. I see what I see. You ain't fooling me. Oh, you're gonna share me out, David? Yep, we never see you share nobody yet. So you're another one too. Let me check your community tab. Have you shared out anybody? Hey, Good Eats. So if you're gonna be selfish, then don't expect people to not be selfish towards you. Like, again, you want to complain, no one's helping me, no one's doing this and that, but you moving selfish. You can just click on their video. So how do you share somebody? So, okay, hold on, give me a second. Mike's chaotic. So if you're watching a video or had watched a video of somebody and you click on them, so I'm going to find one of your videos because I've been watching you, Mike Chaotic, because I'm trying to do the hydroponics. Give me a second, so I can verbally walk you through it. So if you click on the video, if you're on their video list on their channel, and you click on the 3 dots on their video, oh, you have a Black Friday deal? Okay, I'm behind. I watch. So if you click on the 3 dots next to the videos on their list, it says save to watch later, save to playlist, or share. If you click on share, it'll open up another window, depending on if it's an iPhone or Android, and you can click on the red button that says create post. That's going to go to your community tab. Then the person's video will show up there, the thumbnail for it, and you can type something like check out so and at so and so, their newest video, and then you just click on the post button, and it's gone to your community tab. And that's it. You can do it while you're watching the video, while it's in play. You can click on the 3 dots, or on their playlist, on their video list. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, you can let me know. But let me go back to the chat. Sorry, I'm looking on the phone because that's too slow there. Oh, I better watch it. I don't think so. I didn't say anything bad. People move selfish. If that's what you're talking about, David. People move selfish. Stop starting stuff, Tori said. How many times can you show it a person? As much as you want. A day? I wouldn't do more than once a day, though, David. I think once a day is enough to get them out there. And if you like another video that they put out there, the next couple of days you share another video of them. I think if you check my tab, I had shared out. The last person was G Mama, I believe. This week, she had a video. I shared it out. I don't always share people out. Sometimes I forget, but then I go, oh, let me share them out. So if you share them out and you put at Urban Gardening Chronicles, so yeah, right now I can see that Lasha shared me out, Fifi, Educated Natural, and David Corey mentioned exactly, and it'll show me who shared. That's all you have to do. That's it. Lickety split. So if you're watching somebody and you like a short that they did or a video, and you share them out, and hopefully other people are sharing you out as well. I think I shared out a couple of David's videos in the past. But yeah, share out people. It's part of building a community, but you will notice that some people are a bit selfish. It is what it is. I'm not gonna not say it. They're selfish. Okay, so Angela, if you go into the top of your YouTube window, there's a bell notification button. If you click on the bell, next to the bell, there's when you're in the bell, it says all or mentions. If you type the mentions, it'll show you every time somebody actually mentioned you with the at Angela's Gardening Delights or Angela's Canvas Delights. Some people have mentioned me and shouted me out on their channels, but they didn't type the at symbol. If I didn't watch the video, I would never have known. So if you don't type the at symbol, the person's not really going to know unless somebody tells them. So just take note of that. But somebody gave me a shout out on their channel and they showed but I didn't know. But now they start to put the at symbol. So that's how you see it, Angela. And that's how you share people. So if you like somebody's video and they're doing a good job, it doesn't cost you any money to subscribe to people and to share them out and to support their channel. That's pretty much it. Those are my tips, some of the tips for today. I don't know if anyone else has any tips to share, recommend. Be consistent. Tori's on 3 days a week. I think Educate Natural's on at least once a week. Live, that is. Big Rooster's on at least, I know he's on Fridays, and I think he's on another time with the video games. Be consistent. I can only go live once a week, maybe twice, but as of right now, once. So I'm consistently live once a week, but I need to be consistently having content maybe on a second day. So pre-recorded content, maybe once or twice a week, maybe one short or one longer video and one live a week. But you need to be consistent. Oh, I don't have any fire. No, I don't have no, even that. I don't know how to do. I think you use a Ecamm or something. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. So that's probably on my list to work on. Ecamm. The better off, not the better off. The more people get to know you, the better. You don't have to go live for people to get to know you. Your personality can shine through in your videos. You don't have to be on camera. I had no intention of being on camera. And even now, when I'm doing my gardening stuff, I can't be on camera. I'm recording while I'm going out and I don't have somebody recording me. So 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to be on camera when I'm doing those content. When I'm doing a live, yes, I'm on camera. When I'm out, doing some other content, maybe. But for the most part, I'm not going to be on camera unless, I get a second camera. Let me see what I missed. Maybe I don't have enough subs yet. No, I think everybody lately got a community tab. No, if somebody mentions it, you can see it. It doesn't matter how many subs you have, Angela. So go onto your main page, on your channel, click the bell on the top, and then it shows you the mentions if you click on the mentions. So GT says I accidentally did the @ but the other times I do it the other way because I didn't know better. Okay. Yeah, I don't see it either at Mike. Yeah. Yeah, so let's just do that. There's many channels that I haven't been to yet. There's only so many hours in the day, guys. There's only so many hours in the day, and I'm trying to work on my goals and things I want to accomplish, and I can't do all of that while I'm watching everybody's content. It's humanly impossible. I'm on an Android too, Mike, so I don't know what she's on. I think maybe I'm giving Android advice. So if you're on an Apple, maybe it's a bit different. Yeah, now you're my friend. Now I passed the gun line. You do have a mentions tab, Mike. Click on the bell. When you get notified when people drop content, the bell on the top next to your search bar and next to I have a button that says, "Do you want to cast onto the TV?" Notifications, and then it's automatically on all, and you tap on the mentions. Oh, see, D-Mood just shared me out. So D-Mood has his tab as well. I think I shared D-Mood as well. That's all you got to do, guys. Stuff like that. And when people realize, oh, D-Mood shared me out. Oh, Dave, okay. And next time you have a video, they'll, try to share you out maybe, if they remember. And that's how you rub each other's back. I'm on the bell. Yeah, so click the bell, Mike. And then when you go in there, it's automatically on all. Tap on the tab that says mentions. And if not, just go on YouTube and someone has a tutorial on it. Somebody will tell you how to do it. I can't show you because I don't have two cameras and people can share the screen and do all that. I'm not set up for that right now. That's something to work on though, because it does help people when they can see. No, you have to have it, man. I bought her gun and bonnet too. We besties story. Oh my god. Now you're buying. Well, if you're gonna buy me gun, make sure you buy me the real gun, man. Not fake thing, a real deal. So yeah, I'm working on some stuff, guys. As I said, I'm moving in silence. Some things I'm not gonna share, but when I accomplish certain things, yeah, I will share. Because once it's legit and legal, I will share those kind of things. Things that I'm doing behind, on the gray area of legalities. I'm not gonna share those things. You're doing things on the gray. Yep, I'm on the gray line with some things. And that's the way it's gonna be. That's the way it is. So I hope the tips helped you guys. Oh, D-Mood, I don't know what you just did, but Nightbot didn't like something. Don't do too many emojis. Don't do it. And somebody tell me this, please. I went to go into Nightbot to check who he blocked, like comments that he blocked, and Nightbot won't load. Is anybody else having the same problem who has Nightbot? Nightbot won't let me in. So I'm going to have to maybe remove him as a mod because he's just rogue. The website for Nightbot will not let me. It won't load when you log in. You put your password. It will not load. So I cannot go in and make any adjustment. Oh my! Thank you, Lashes. Oh my gosh! My goodness. Take a picture. So if anybody else is having a problem with Nightbot, can you let me know? Or even on the replay, can you put a comment? Because I cannot, it won't open. Thank you, Lashes. My goodness. My God is good. Yep, I got monetized and right away I set up the I set up that. and GT figured it out before I got to say it. But thank you. So kind, exactly. Oh, Nightbot timed out D-Mood for 5 seconds. My goodness. Sorry, D-Mood. Oh, I can view the message. I am learning. So why did he block that? That's what I'm saying. Nightbot's doing some foolishness. So is anybody else having a problem with Nightbot? Well, I think you guys may not. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I might have to take off Nightbot and then I don't know. But if I can't get into it, yeah, sorry, D-Mood. Nightbot does some foolishness for no reason. So I can't. I don't know. All right, guys. So I hope those tips help. I don't think you guys want to be doing this platform and not getting something out of it monetarily. Nothing's wrong with that. Be honest about your goals and then work towards them. And if somebody wants to make you feel bad for wanting to be monetized, then just, they're not for you on this particular journey. You have a right to want goals and to want to do certain things for yourself. And if they don't agree with it, you don't have to agree with them. They don't have to agree with you. You have a goal, go after your goals. I'm the only one who in my family like, why are you gonna get firearm license for? What are you gonna do with this firearm? I'm like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna pow and pew pew. If you come over here and disrespect me in my house at night, 2 o'clock, I'm gonna defend it. I'm gonna defend mine. And they thought I was joking. And then finally said, you know what? If you want to do it, go and pursue. Go do it and do it properly. I said, yeah. Not everyone's gonna understand why you're doing what you're doing. Why do you even like those things? Why are you interested in that? Why do you want to get chickens? Why do you want to get quail? Why do you want to? Why? Doesn't matter. We each have our own interests. We have a right to be interested in certain things. We don't have to all like the same things. Oh, you don't have it on your tablet? I'm doing it on my phone. Well, I don't know, Mike. If you Google how to do it, it'll show you. That's all I can tell you. There's a way to check who Mike, I can't on my phone, but I see on my laptop. Okay. Oh, you did a fire, but no, you're allowed emojis. You just can't do more than 3D mood. I don't know why he blocked you. You can do 1 and 2, but if you go over 3 emojis, see, Nightbot's doing some foolishness. Cause block him. No, I'm not. No, that worked. That won't work, David. Me and Nightbot tight, cool. Nightbot like me people. I don't like Nightbot likes anybody. He does some foolishness. So I don't know, guys. If you guys know about Nightbot, I can't get into him. It's like he's a Lone Ranger, and I might have to just cancel him off and redo everything. What are the steps to be monetized? You have to have at least 1,000 followers. I'll say followers. That's not the correct word, but I'll use that word. 1,000. I've heard they may change the rules in the new year. So this information that I'm giving you may be obsolete, but as it stands right now, 1,000 followers and 4,000 hours of people watching your content. So when you have a lot of videos for them to watch, live streams, and the hours that people have watched your content gets to 4,000, you can apply to be a YouTube partner. Then they'll review your channel if it's suitable for ads and commercials, because people don't want to put ads on channels that are very volatile and and then you can become a partner and make some small change on the ads that they run on your videos. And I set up the super sticker and super chat so people can actually drop money now if they want to. But remember, any money you drop on this platform, they take a cut from it and you get 70%. I heard. I don't know. I have to read the book. So they take 30 and you get 70. So if you want to support people, you can always do the buy me a coffee where the person gets more of it, or the Cash App, or other ways. But it's neither here nor there. You give them the options of ways to support your channel, and they choose what they want to do. So you just give them the different options and let them decide how they want to do. But that's how you get monetized. 1,000 followers, 4,000 hours of watching your content. D-Mood has not gone live yet. He just started his channel. Just. So he hasn't gone live yet. And maybe and you don't have to go live. People have gotten their hours with just they drop videos regularly, and they're 10 to 15 minutes. So you don't going live helps it happen faster. But if you don't want to go live and you're not comfortable, you don't have to. But if you can go live a couple of times, I think it's gonna help you. But then again, it's up to you. Don't go beyond what you want to go. It's your life, it's your channel. You have to be comfortable out there. You'll learn a lot from. Okay, Demo Downtown YouTube. Okay, cousin David, in Africa, we say then people who live in glass house shouldn't throw stones. Lord, they put ads every of my video, but I'm not. Yeah, exactly. If your videos are popular, Mike, they will put ads on your video same way, and you're not making any money. They're like, so that's what people don't understand. When you get to a certain point, you may as well be because they're gonna put ads in your channel anyways. So get a piece of the pie. Because my house is clean, make sure before I said something. Oh, that way. A tree branch. Yep. So that's it for me. I'm gonna call it a day because I've been up all day. So I'm gonna get some rest now. But thanks for joining the announcement. I think we're gonna have to plan a party, I guess. So much things is going on. But let me finish off some of these other goals because I got a few other things I'm working on. I'm sorry, I'm scratching my nose. I'm in a dusty place today, and like my allergies are kicking in. So that's it for me, guys. It's almost midnight here. Thank you for popping in on this impromptu live just to tell you what's going on. Hey, Dems, I didn't even see you. Sorry, Dems Design. I've been staring at my phone because my internet is slow today. The streamer is not acting right. I don't know what's going on. But thank you for popping in, guys. And again, thank you for all the support. I got here because of all of you all. And now that I've hit that goal, I can focus on getting you guys the content. I have a lot of things done that you haven't seen because I was running around and I had to just focus on one thing at a time. So now I can get the stuff out and edit it to you and help all of you guys. I'm running Gina's playlist. Gina needs watch hours. Gina versus Gina. So if you can help with that, Educated Natural needs watch hours. WH, I think I'm not supposed to say the word out. Check her out. If you like what you see, run the playlist so that she can get her stuff. And if anybody else, needs help, the one thing I learned is that try to build your followers. Get your watch hours gradually, but don't do a push for watch hours if you're nowhere near the subscribers, because after a year, the watch hours drop off and you have to rebuild them again. So if you're nowhere near the 1K, put your content out there, do lives occasionally, and be consistent, but don't do the push yet until you're closer to your goal. If you're like at 850, 900, then you can put the call out, say, guys, I need 100 more followers and I need to start getting my watch hours done. That's a good time to put the call out when you're close so that we can get you over the hump and get you your hours. If you're putting the call out and you're at 400, you're going to lose the watch hours before you get to benefit from the followers. So you have to time it properly. Is all I'm trying to say. Time it properly. Oh, thanks, David. So yeah, try that. So, and yep, I'm gonna keep pushing, and I'm trying to get some stuff out this week to you guys. And if you're on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. I do post some pictures on there. I harvested the purple cabbage. It's in the fridge. I washed it. I'm gonna actually saute it with some curried chickpeas. I'm trying to do more ITAL food, not just meat. And I'm going to be doing some more juicing live and maybe pre-recorded videos of me juicing what I'm eating and getting healthy. Plant-based meals like lashes as well as meat. Show you stuff and just whatever. And gardening, because my gardening is pretty much done. So I'm doing indoor gardening now, and I'll show you what's going on over here. But thanks, guys, for popping in. Have a good night. God blessings to you. Peace out. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. And just work hard on improving. lickle, right? But don't be so stubborn and hard-headed that you don't want to take advice from people. If you want to grow, you're gonna have to learn how this thing works. But don't be fake and don't be untrue to your genre and to you. But there are some things you can do to make it more interesting for people. We're visual people, so give them some visuals and nice audio and stuff. Okay, guys. Thanks impromptu live, but thanks for popping through, and I'll see you. I'm trying to figure out. I do want to go live in the week. I don't know when. It's a busy time at work, and I have to get back to some people. So I'll let you know. Next Saturday for sure, I'm live, but I want to do a pop up in the week. Because I may have another announcement if I get the hunting license and something else done. We'll see. I'm working on stuff, guys. I'm working. So run the playlist for Gina versus Gina, Educate Natural. Check her out if you haven't done so already. If you like what you see, run her playlist so that she can get her goal. And we'll take it from there, okay, guys? And I think someone else is live now. I'm not sure, but I'll play them while I'm sleeping. Good night, guys. Blessings.